Hey everybody, how's it going? John here with Wood If I Could, scroll sawing, portrait design, and woodworks. Currently in the room with me, I have Ava. Say
Hello.
hey, Ava.
Hello,
So
boys.
she's being shy today. She doesn't want to be on camera. So I'm not sure who else is going to join us. See, I get 4 people in the chat right now. It's Larry, Jason, Mike, and John B. Oh, there's see, now I can't even remember your name because you're going by Engine Monkey. Oh my, Jameson. Yeah, that's right. All right, so yeah, see, I got it right. It took me a second to guess for it. Yeah, so oh, and Pat H is here too. Cool. So I am going to start my dream catcher, and we'll see how that's going to go. So it is going to be 17 by 17 inches around, and we'll I got all my holes drilled for it. I laid it down yesterday, so but my furnace was off all day because I turned my furnace off last night when I was doing some spraying. So painting and spraying, and now I wasn't painting wood. I was painting bamboo, so it's different. So it's not grainy wood. And I was working on spraying up my other letters, my alphabet letters. I still got to glue them all down. But I put pictures up on Instagram, and I think they went on my Wood If I Could page as well. And so I don't know if you guys want to talk about anything or whatever. Let me know, and I'll answer your questions. I don't know if you got any questions. Want to talk about anything or whatever. Let me know, and I'll answer your questions. I don't know if you got any questions. Want to talk about anything or whatever.
Larry, you need to mute something. We get
Larry,
feedback.
you got to mute your computer or something.
I did. I was trying to take care of it. Sorry.
It's okay.
No, you got to do it beforehand.
I had my phone going too. That way I could type. And
I want to give you a tip, John, that I noticed now in this when you started.
Yep.
StreamYard is online faster than YouTube. So when you wave and say hello, they don't see that. They just get in there like 10 seconds after or 5 seconds after. Just a tip. Hello, Monkey. Hello, Jason. Pat, Laurie, another Jason, maybe some other guy, Mike. Is there any more to say hi to? Have I missed anybody? You
Pat.
scream. I said Pat.
John B.
John B, I'm sorry. Hello.
See, I could do the whole. I could do it all slow motion. That way everyone will get it, and they'll understand what's going on.
Just a tip, because I think there's a lot of people that don't realize that is happening, that you are a few seconds behind to use YouTube. So that's why, because hello Herbie, because I've seen other that do lives that start talking in the middle, and you just get into the middle of a conversation all of a sudden on YouTube, and they think that they got you from the start.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to keep that. Well, so basically, after I do my 30-second countdown there, then I'll have to just do like dead air. wait like 10 seconds for everybody to catch up. Actually, I'm watching myself on StreamYard right now, and I'm not matching my camera speed.
Quite okay though.
So I don't know.
Herbie's in the house.
I see him there. Does Herbie want to come in? I don't know.
I'm sure he wants.
I'm not going to put you through the paces like Charles did the other day. I was out of town, and I was like 2 hours down the road, and snow blizzard, whiteout conditions, driving all the way down there. It took like 2.5 hours to get back.
Hi, Josh.
And it was just bad weather yesterday. But I was listening to I was watching Charles's video last night when I was doing some other
Oh
cutting.
dear, am I in trouble?
No.
That's good.
Were you on it? It was yesterday afternoon.
Yesterday afternoon. Herb, was I on then? I have to ask her because
Yeah.
I forgot.
I didn't watch the whole thing. Like I only watched like the first hour or so. And the thing is, because Charles is basically stopping everything on Facebook and doing all his videos on YouTube now because he wants to build up his YouTube channel.
Yes.
And anytime everybody got on there and asked a question, they'd be like, "Herb, tell everybody why I'm not going to be on Facebook anymore."
Yeah, he had that going the day before, you know.
And it must have been like the first hour or so.
And John's
Like-
froze.
No, I'm still on.
Not on my screen.
So it was like the first hour or so. Herb must have said it like 9 or 10 times. I'm like, wow. So, hey Shay, how's it going?
Hey, Shay.
So, if nobody's got any questions, they want to get me started, and I'll start doing this. I'll change my camera over to here. Oh, Black Friday sales are on. I should go down and buy some more cameras.
Oh.
Do you have Black Friday over there, Ava?
Yeah. I'm planning to buy a computer
Why do they have Black Friday sales over in Sweden?
because we have Black. We don't want to be any less than you guys. We want to have Black Fridays too.
Yeah, but you don't celebrate Thanksgiving though.
No, I know. But the traders wanted to have Black Friday because what they do here is they rise the prices before Black Friday, so everybody think they're making so big
Yeah, exactly.
cutbacks. So it's just a humbug, all of it. I just noticed that on the computer place where I was supposed to buy my computer. Now I'm a bit concerned, but I wanted to have a new one because mine is like 7 years old.
It's so old.
What is
Hey
that?
Kevin, how's it going today? But
Hi,
Carrie,
Kevin.
Carrie, I never got any allowance last payday.
Hello, Carrie.
I never got an allowance, so you got to give me an allowance in order for me to spend it.
But maybe you have to earn your allowance.
I do earn my allowance. I put up with her. No, I didn't. I didn't get any allowance last weekend.
Oh, you did, she said.
No, I didn't because she paid off my speeding ticket that I had.
See, that was your allowance. That's what you get when you get a speeding ticket.
Yeah, she was with me though.
Nah.
She was with me, so I think it's just a cash grab scam anyway. So
I'm gonna try and do something with clay. Meanwhile, I'm here talking to you guys.
are you still working on little fruit thingies for Stacy?
No, I ordered some other clay for that because I got that polymer clay instead that I'm gonna bake up in the oven to harden it. And it's colored already, so I don't have to paint it.
Oh, would plasticine work as well?
I don't think so. I don't know if Fimo, something is called.
Brand name
Fimo
stuff?
clay.
Oh yeah, okay, I know what that is.
Yeah, that's polymer.
Coolio.
So everybody's making Christmas ornaments and stuff.
Are they?
Yeah, they
Why?
are to the right and the left, and I don't know what. And I'm sitting here and thinking, oh gosh, I might need something.
You know what I saw? I saw a video last night. It was woodworking for Mere Mortals. Steve Ramsey. He was
Sorry.
doing. He made Christmas snowflakes on his table saw. It was pretty cool the way he did it too. He walks you through the video step by step, and he ended up with these like snowflakes. I think he made two different designs, and he did them all on the table saw. And he shows you how to set your blade and then do nibble cuts out of them and everything else, and then glue them all together, and then do one final cut to make them all 1/4 inch. So it was pretty cool. Hey Bob, how's it going? I haven't seen you in forever. This is the first time you've been on one of my shows. That's cool.
I put latex gloves on now. Latex gloves. I just wanted you to know that I put the gloves on.
Well, I'm not bending over. Larry probably knows what that's like, dude, don't you, Larry?
Hi, Bob.
Nope. That's an exit, not an entrance.
They they didn't check you when you were in the hospital. they're like, oh no, he's
Nope.
got heart problems. We don't want his heart beating too fast, so we're not going to do it. Snap, snap.
I'm so glad I don't have a prostate.
Yeah,
No, they
Josh.
went up through the front area with the catheterization. They had to put a stent up in my heart. They said one of the transplanted arteries was collapsed like an accordion.
Oh, that sounds bad. I'm glad they fixed
It
you
wasn't
up.
good because it was 90% blocked.
So they went through your
I couldn't walk
through
through the
urethra?
groin area. No. They go through the main blood vein right there next to your leg in your groin area.
I know what they do. They go into
on
the
your
big
leg,
blood
okay.
vessel. Yeah, and they put a stent in.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say you're telling me the quickest way to a man's heart is through his
Groin? That's one of my favorite
through his
English
stomach,
words.
apparently. It's through his stomach. No, it's through the chest cavity.
Well, it's right there in between the leg and the stomach.
I'm playing with clay, Jason. So it wasn't any worse than that.
Ah.
And they tried to put the stent in horizontally, and the doctor had to pull it out and put another one in.
Oh.
And now I'm on Plavix. Now I'm on Plavix, baby aspirin, and nitroglycerin as needed.
Where did all the cat hair come from?
Why baby aspirin? Why not that 8 milligram aspirin?
Maybe it didn't need more than baby aspirin combined with the other medicines he gets.
Well, because I know baby aspirin is basically a blood thinner.
Yeah, that's what you get if you have that. That's normal procedure.
Yeah. See, my problem is I can cut myself right now and it'll clot within like 10 seconds.
Clot too fast. Okay, you would need some baby aspirin then.
No, it's good. It's but the thing is that I don't even bleed. It's like white blood cells that just like attack it and just seal it right up. It's
that's
all
incredible.
plasma.
Consider you a smoker.
Yeah, I know all the bad things I do, all the bacon I eat.
But I'm the same.
I quit smoking 2 years and 3 months ago.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Smoking's not bad for you. I don't know where they get that from. There ain't nothing wrong with smoking.
I was up to 6 or 7 packs a day.
Well, that's way too much. Mr. Billy Burt, how's it going, buddy?
Yeah, and
Billy
just
Buck.
think I've done that for about 10 years, rolling my own with pipe tobacco.
Wow.
The Billy Butt is in the building. The Billy Butt, the Billy Butt, the Billy Butt. Okay, I shut up now.
Oh,
Hi,
you
Billy.
can sing. You can sing.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Billy. Hi,
So-
Jason. Hey there, Mr. Herb. Who's your
Just gonna-
mic? Billy Blunt. Billy Burt. I'm sorry.
Billy Blunt. Because Billy's so blunt when he's talking about everything. So I'm going to move my camera.
It's okay. You can do that. You're allowed to move your camera.
Only every
I'm
once in
so
a while,
funny.
though.
Yeah.
So Josh asked, so I've got this dream catcher. I basically it's a stock photo off of royalty-free pages. I blew it up and basically took all the color out. I took all the color out of it because it was a multicolor one. That's why it's got all these extra spots and stuff in there. I'm not doing those. I'm just doing the exterior spots. When I'm done this, I also got to cut a ring around it. Like I said, I was going to run leather between the exterior edges here and the ring, just to make it give it that extra cool touch. And I was going to throw Jim Bloom's feathers onto it that I cut a while ago, and these other feathers that I cut back in. When did I cut these again?
Oh, you had a plan with them. I
Yes.
see now.
Yeah, I cut these back in 2013.
Hello, kitty cat. I am using clay, and you are in my lamp.
So let's start cutting. And if you guys want to take care of the rawhide, right, or suede, I'm not sure. I know I have some. I have leather cord that I used, but I don't like it though. It's like
Because it's probably not leather.
yeah, it's like I got this cording, but it's like it's like fake leather, like pleather
Yeah,
almost.
I can tell because it's so thin.
Yeah, I freaking hate it. So I think I might go. I might go down to the saddlery shop. That's right, saddlery shop. the guy that makes saddles, and get some
The saddler.
saddler. Yeah, the sat. But he what's the shop that he works out of though? He works out of a saddlery shop.
Saddler shop.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go down there and probably get some leather stripping off of him. I don't know. I might get some cool different colors too. Try and keep it natural though. So what kind of natural leather should I get, Ava?
Natural leather. Well,
Yeah, like what am I going to ask him for?
Well, you're gonna need like what is it called in English? Anything that's milled down to the. You shouldn't be more than maybe 1-2 millimeters thick, though.
2 mil, maybe that's pretty thin.
Yeah, but you don't need any because you're just gonna use this as a string on it, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm thinking that I might start at the top. I might start at the bottom actually, and string and wrap, and then string and wrap, and then string and wrap.
But you don't.
Like yarn, right?
If you want to wrap it, you're not want it thick. You're gonna want it thin, like 1-2 millimeters. For sure, you don't want to have it. Yeah, otherwise it's gonna be hard to wrap it around unless it's very soft skin.
Well, I would just wet it down though. Wet it and stretch it, and that way when it dries, it'll.
But if you're gonna wet and stretch it, then it might dry funny for you. I don't know.
You're gonna dry.
It might work. I wouldn't do it like that though, but that's me.
Well, how would you do it?
I would use what I told you.
Yeah, but you work with leather all the time, though.
So
you would know. That's why I'm asking you. So 1 to 2 millimeter soft stuff. Ooh, I should see if he's getting lamb. Ooh.
No, you don't. You can still get goat or deer or whatever.
Goats. There's no goats here.
Goat is the strongest leather there is beside kangaroo.
Rawhide. See, Billy says go with rawhide.
That's too hard. Rawhide? Why should you have rawhide?
Why not? Oh, I could go with catgut. Yeah.
But if you want to have something that's hard to work with, yeah, go with a rawhide. That's super hard. That's like a drum skin before you even touch it.
Oh, okay.
So you definitely need to wet that up to a certain amount of water, and then it swells up, and it's not going to be nice. It's going to be very slippery and not very nice to work with.
I like my leather slippery.
Of course you do. You're a guy.
Larry, what happened? Larry.
Larry, are you okay?
Well, he fell off. He come back on.
I'm fine.
What's
good?
internet kicking out on you or what?
Just had to go get something to wet my whistle.
No.
Trying to figure out what's going on with this computer because sometimes when I try to watch your show, you freeze up, but nobody else seems to see it.
Is it your Wi-Fi?
My computer's clean. I just had to run one of my
Have you restarted it lately?
malware antivirus. Yeah, I just did.
Yeah, because how's your bandwidth? Is it enough to carry the broadcast?
Yes, ma'am.
Then yeah.
I believe it is.
How many other windows do you have open at the same time?
Just Facebook.
Facebook lately have started to
But-
take a lot of bandwidth sometimes.
Yeah, especially when it's running videos in the background too, like people's videos and stuff.
Do what, John?
Especially when it's running people's videos on their feeds.
If I close Facebook, is that going to close StreamYard?
No, because you open StreamYard in a separate link through your browser.
How thick is 1/8 thick? I have no idea what that is.
It's like 3 mil.
It's 3 millimeters.
Yeah, I think that is still thick though. I would lose 1 millimeter there and go down to 2 then if you want to have it thicker. But if you want to wrap it, you don't want to have it too thick because it's going to look shitty. Sorry for the word, but it's going to look shitty.
Kevin, what you got the other day when I watched your live stream? I got a copyright infringement notice from TELUS. No, that might be a scam. Yeah, that might be a scam. I never got any. It's funny because I'd be the one getting it, not you guys.
If I close Facebook, is that going to close StreamYard?
No,
because you open StreamYard in your browser. See, because I got Facebook and YouTube and StreamYard open right now, and I can close them.
Let's try that.
My StreamYard will stay open.
It also depends how old your computer are, because if it can't handle that many windows open, because it takes a bit of bandwidth to watch a YouTube. What are you doing, Kitty? Why are you being so mischievous? I can't even say the word. Mischievous. What are you up to?
Well, you're obviously talking to your cat.
Yeah, I'm talking to my cat now. I just learned that my cat, he is the size of a Maine Coon cat, even in the weight. But he ain't a Maine Coon. But he weighs.
Hi, Kevin. Good to see you.
They have the same weight.
Or hear from you. Mr. Herb, I see where you said it's the operator. Is it me or John, the operator?
You're the operator. Well, that doesn't make sense that you would get a copyright infringement.
How much is 17 libs, whatever that is?
17 pounds?
I don't know how to put that in
how can
liters.
That be pounds? How can
LBS is pounds? LBS is pounds.
But pound spells with a P. How can that be pounds? It's totally
I know.
confusing.
It's just the way it is. So 17 pounds
It
is 7 kilograms.
No, it's more. My cat is
7.7 kilograms is 17 pounds.
Yeah, my cat is slightly heavier than that, Mike. And he's not fat. Are your cats fat?
Sounds like a fat cat to me.
He's not fat. He's a big boy. He's my tiger.
Something about a bot something. Yeah, Yeah, Kevin, I don't know. That just sounds weird because even I don't get copyright infringements on my streams because I don't play music or anything. That just sounds weird.
I lost my touch to play with clay. That's why I do it in the background here, because I haven't done this in years, and it just gets ridiculous. And it's this clay is behaving like shit.
Really?
Sorry.
I can't believe you're using that language on my show, Ava.
I'm sorry, people. You're hearing me swear. I will stop swear if you get some more people here. If you have a bot, it will be something that eats your bandwidth. Do you have a
Well,
main
see, John,
code?
remember I told you about that with me one time too.
Yeah, but see, so you got a notice from your cell provider. Is that what you're saying, Larry, as well?
Herb, have you get blocked somewhere for saying fat? That must be some twat having that place where you got blocked then.
She goes again.
But twat isn't that bad, is it?
Yeah, twat is bad. Twat is like saying the
Oh,
C word.
sorry then. I didn't know it was that bad.
Well, only in America because that's the way they think about it, though. Americans think everything's a bad word. Even snowflake's a bad word now
Why?
because of all the snowflakes. They don't like being called
Yeah.
snowflakes.
I'm still here.
Vajajajs. What
They think
is
it's a
that?
bad word for them, so they don't like being called it.
What is that? I can't even pronounce it, Billy. Vajajajajs.
What?
I don't know what Billy talks about. He always lead me astray, Billy. He always makes me say
Vajayjay.
weird stuff. Vajayjay, what is
It's
that?
called a vajayjay. A vajayjay is a vagina.
Uh-huh. I was even talking about... I was far from that.
No, it's because you said twat.
What that got to do with a vagina?
That's what that's slang for it in America.
But I speak UK English most.
I know. See, that's the problem. Is like I said, a lot of snowflakes take offense to certain words because it means other things in America, right? So
But what are a snowflake then?
snowflake is like a hipster,
Ew.
a butthurt liberal that takes offense to everything that happens around them.
Them who need therapy after watching... yeah, okay. Charlie! Hey, Charlie!
Hey, Charles, how's it going?
Have you recovered from having me in your channel, Charles? Oh, this went boo-boo.
Hey, Charlie, I was actually waiting for Herb to come on so I could ask him a question about why you were going strictly over, not doing any more shows on Facebook. But he didn't want to come on, so I don't know. I can't ask him.
But Herb, come now. I'm here now. Herbie. Oh, Herbie, come online now.
No, I know. I know because like I was telling Ava, I said I was watching your video, the first hour or so. Yeah, you're back on. The first hour or so, and you must have had Herb tell everybody 18 times or so within the first hour why you were changing over to YouTube and not going on Facebook anymore.
What did you do twice, Herb? Oh, this is just boo. And the litter bin is also full. Off with the gloves. So, gloves off. No more poke in the butt. Are they smelling nice? Do you want to eat the gloves? Are you a bit of strange boy today? I bet you would like some clay to play with, but it's wet still. You can't play with that. No, we get clay all over the floor. Yes, we do.
Yes, people jumping in the conversation, trying to think about what you're talking about.
I was talking to the cat.
Oh.
I don't dare say pussy anymore, because then everybody gets it wrong.
See, you said it.
But it's a slang word for cat.
Yeah, we'll go with that one. Everything
I
in the
can't
UK.
say anything over there. I will say Swedish swear word from now on.
Yeah, you know how that's going to go over. Google Translate will translate it.
And they don't know how to spell them.
Oh, it'll come up when they put the closed captioning on.
But you're in Canada. Aren't you supposed to be able to say stuff there?
Yeah, we're a lot better than everywhere else. Lawrence, you want to come on with your camera instead, or what? Because I see you're on there twice. But you're muted on that one, though. So Kevin, yes, I am. Basically what I do, it's 1/2-inch plywood that I'm cutting right, 1/2-inch Baltic birch plywood that I'm cutting right now. So what I do is basically I'll do a rough cut first on my inside hole just to get rid of the piece, and then I'll sand it with my spiral blades. I just find it easier. I mean, it's not the quickest way. It's just an easier way to do it, because that way I can go up to my line.
Oh, did you come for your kisses now? Huh, did you? Did you come for your kisses now? Yes, did you want to?
You guys aren't keeping up with chat, you know.
I'm just kissing my cat. I can do
Need some-
that.
Need some better chat peoples in here. Hey, Charles, you just woke up. You want to be on the panel? Come on, buddy. Ah, buddy.
Yeah. I almost... yeah, but it was the cat I kissed, not you. He loves them. He still sits here and he wants more. We don't hear you, Larry.
Kevin's just trying to learn more as he goes. Yeah, it's not a problem. If you want, I did it with Shay when she first started. Well, she's still a newbie. When she first started, I did a personal video conference with her and showed her a bunch of stuff, and that's how she's taken off doing everything she's doing. We can just PM me and we can do a video chat by ourselves, and I can just show you a bunch of different stuff too. Or just ask me questions, and I don't have a problem going around my shop, grabbing stuff and showing for you guys too.
Charles, that's a way for you to make money. Take private sittings with people online.
Yeah, Herb, exactly. See, Herb says, see, I take the night off. You can't get nobody to read your chats. I know. I got 2 people on my panel, and I'm the one reading my own chats. Yeah.
Get back to your stuff then. Shut up.
I can't. I got to read my chats.
Well,
people are asking questions.
Charles saying he did it with Shaylee. Now she shows off her books, so be careful.
What's that?
I don't know what he wanted to say with that.
That's funny.
And Charles only know about spirals, so he's not a good teacher. But most people need to learn how to do it with spirals, because that's the easier way I got. Bert wanna come in. Billy wanna come in. Oh, then he never shuts up. He will just talk and talk and talk and talk.
Wow, listen to you.
I'm just joking. He's welcome to I can send him the link if you want me to, or if you do it yourself.
It's already done.
Okay, I could. I like Billy. He's a nice guy. And Charles say, I'm not sure if anybody would want me to teach them, and even then, No idea what to charge. What do I know? $2 an hour? Is that cheap?
$2 an
Sorry.
hour.
That's too cheap. Hello, Billy.
Hey guys.
I only resent you a little bit because you have the messy studio taken already.
I beg your pardon?
Oh. I only resent you a little bit because you have the messy studio taken already.
Sent me a little bit of what?
What? Resent you a little bit for that because I want it.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, but you can have Ava's messy studio.
She resents me because of my YouTube title.
Yes. But I think I'm okay with the cat and the fish, though. Oh my God, you want me to be on camera. That's what you keep doing that.
No, because Larry keeps cutting in and out. Larry, are you on for good now? Oh, he just muted himself again.
You're right, Monkey. This is my show.
The Ava show, yes.
Until the cat didn't want any more cuddles. Have you got enough now? My sweetheart.
The Eva show co-starring John C.
Charles says,
Funny,
by
Jamie.
the way, why such a tiny dream catcher?
This isn't the wait. I know I did some smaller ones. I did small dream catchers probably about 6 years ago. I think they were only about 4 inches around, and they were just as much detailed as this one.
Is that one thick piece of wood you have there, or is it several glued together?
No, it's one piece of half-inch Baltic birch plywood.
Why so
dear.
thick?
Yeah, that's a good question. Why so thick?
Because I want it durable, and so I can hang it outside. Actually, because my feathers are 8 inches high each, right? So I just want I want the feathers and the dream catcher to be
Blowing in the wind.
no yes, but I'm looking for a word complementary to each other, because the thing is, if you got a quarter-inch dream catcher and quarter-inch feathers, then it just doesn't look optically right.
Yeah.
And you still don't go with the thicker leather because of you make it big, because thicker leather would not look good. Actually.
I think 1/8-inch strapping would be about right though for that size. Of course, if you can get it in mils up there, 2 mils might work.
2 mils will be awesome. The rest will be too thick. And if you, I think did Charles get a phone call or something? Not Charles, but John.
Not me.
No, that was me.
Okay.
Not proportionate.
Hello,
Complementary.
Carrie. But if you're gonna wrap it around the wood, you're gonna need to somewhat sand the corners of the wood, so because otherwise it would look awful with the leather if it's not a bit softened.
Oh,
But
I
when
will.
you-
I will do that once I'm finished it.
But how can I explain what I want to tell you about? If you're gonna wrap the leather and it's too thick, it's gonna look idiotic.
Oh my. Okay, here. Okay, you see the stream catcher?
Yeah.
The stream catcher is wrapped in suede, like wrapped in suede around it.
Are you certain it's suede and not just the backside of a leather?
No, it's like suede. Okay,
It's like suede. Okay.
and then the webbing itself, it is not cording. It is actual like intestines, like in you know what I mean, like gut, right?
Cat gut.
Yeah, pretty much. And so then the feathers are hanging off. The feathers are actually attached with cord, though. So that's pretty much the look I was going for. The same thing as this one, only on my larger scale one.
Yeah, but I don't see how you wrap the leather. Is it alongside or is it across? Yeah, you did it
No,
that way.
yeah. See, because I still got to build a ring for around this dream catcher that I'm cutting right now. So I got to build a ring around it, wrap that one with leather, and when I wrap it around and I come around to the joint there, I'll do like a triple wrap around the joint and keep wrapping the ring. Go to the next joint, wrap it
You don't
around
have to
this
do
one
a
here.
triple. You don't have to do
Okay,
triple.
I was wrong then. I wouldn't use 1/8 square. I thought you were doing something else. If you're going to wrap it, I'd go with 1 mil thick.
See? Thank you, Billy.
Larry, are you on for good now? You keep cutting off on us. Charles, what are you talking to my wife about?
Oh, they can talk together, can't they?
No,
Why not?
I'm jealous.
You talk to me, Car can talk to Charles. Boo-hoo to you.
Yeah,
Who's she calling daddy?
Charles.
Oh, is John your daddy? Oh, Charles is the daddy, perhaps. You can't say that in here, Charles. You can't use that three-letter word there.
What are you talking about? What three-letter word?
Oh, see, he's in that mood now. What is your pleather?
I'm
What
not
is
using
that
pleather.
pleather?
I'm gonna go get some real leather.
Life is just a fantasy. Oh dear.
No escape from reality.
I didn't talk about that, Charles. You misunderstood everything.
Caught in a
Because twat in
landslide.
English, in UK English, don't have anything to do with that.
No escape
Oh my
from
god, you guys are too funny.
reality.
Too funny.
Aldo Nova, I don't even know him.
Them. It's a band. An ass is a donkey. No, a donkey's a jack.
Ah, son.
Pus, that's yellow stuff oozing out of wounds.
No, that's pus. He said but he's actually saying puss. Like
Yeah,
Puss in
but
Boots.
puss in Swedish means kiss. That's a puss.
So Puss in Boots is a kiss in boots.
What? Kiss and boots? I think Carrie
I'm
needs
not
to slap
touching it.
you when you get in.
Nope.
Don't you sigh on me.
I ain't touching that one.
There, go Carrie, go Carrie, go Carrie. She owns them.
What are you talking about? What's Carrie talking about?
Carrie just showed her boobs. Are you really having those shapes on your hip, Charles? That looks a bit more female. Oh, she sure does. Yay! Carrie has a party. Carrie has a party. Now, come on, keep scrolling. Don't stop. She didn't ask any questions. She's just having a party.
Carrie, do you want a link to come on so you can chat with them?
Yeah, I think she should.
Did anybody else just buffer or was it just
You
me?
keep saying something's wrong with my mic.
Your mic's fine because we can hear you.
Sometimes you mute yourself, though. I don't know why.
I was trying to get on my phone, but it was doing the same thing.
Yeah, Jameson is
My
warming up
phone was
real good
cutting
up
in and
here.
out too, so I don't know what it is.
I told Ava this morning it was minus what did I say how cold it was? Minus 26 this morning.
21, didn't you say?
Well, it was minus 21, minus 26 wind chill, so basically it's minus 26. That's how cold it is. So we'll go minus 26 is minus 14 Fahrenheit.
Charles, of course she goes naked because she knows it drives you nuts. Yeah, you better do some better thumbs up here. I don't like it when you poke your paw into the electrical stuff there. You might get electrified. That wouldn't be good. No. You be like this now. Yes, you warm my hands. That's what you do. I love you. I love you. I love you.
No, I got 16 watching.
Oh my God, where did all of them come from? Hello, everybody.
Yeah, I got one over on Twitch. I got 2 on Facebook and 13 on YouTube. Thank you, everybody. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe and the alarm clock bell there. So you know whenever I go on instead of when Charles goes on.
I was hoping Stace were awake, but she's not awake, I guess.
Well, it's because she has kids. And
I'll
she's
be right
sleeping
back.
now. All right, Billy.
That wasn't me.
Yeah.
That haven't stopped her before. Oh my God, it's getting cold outside here now because all of a sudden it gets too hot to have this bloody extra shirt on me. Take it off! Off with it!
Don't stop there.
Oh yes, I can take everything off. It's fine. I'm not on camera. So
Until you hit that camera button.
I won't hit it because the cord is not plugged in the computer. Nah. I always unplug my camera afterwards because I heard so many things about people. What's the word?
See, you got everybody in the chat going.
Yeah. Of course. Me and Carrie, she gonna do her housework naked, and I just took my shirt off, and everybody just went nuts.
Charles says, "Put it back on."
Mm-hmm.
But believe me, you don't want to see me naked. It's not much. Well, it's much to see, but not much to like to see. Well, unless if you like a full-size woman, of course. Well, yeah. Okay, let's leave it at that.
Herb said you just unlocked your camera.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The guys, the I just lost that word. The guys that comes into your computer, sneak
Hackers?
in there. Yeah. Are you speechless? Speechless.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, well, what the hell. I've been hanging around guys too much in my life. That's my problem. What's your problem? Oh my God, Mike, that was too much information.
I was going into the dressing room and Ava's sisters when you did that.
Mike.
Not me, Mike. I wasn't wearing any to start with.
Damn it, Billy. Oh my God, did we derail already? I was pretty nice when I was on Charles' live.
We've been off the rails.
Yeah. I didn't know we were ever on them.
No, I wasn't on him, but I was on the live.
Oh my! I started.
Yeah, I trained and grew jet engines.
I start
has-
each stream on the rails. And then depends on who's in the panel will take me off the rails.
Sorry,
Apparently.
not sorry.
No, usually it's
Yeah.
Charles. Right off the bat.
Yeah, but I do ask a lot of questions about scroll sawing on and off. So I try to keep topic though. They have big rails, Josh. Big ones.
See, Charles has a question. Why is John's show and channel not way more viral than mine? Seriously. Well, see, the thing is, because the same people come in and they don't tell any of their friends to like and subscribe and send them over here. It's just the same people come in and want to be by themselves.
I posted on Facebook that you're on right now.
Yeah, like it gets posted on everywhere, so I don't know.
Well, I don't on any more places. I can't do it anymore than that.
Yes, educational shows do not. Well, I don't know. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Says pretty much.
These are educational in more ways than scrolling, that's for sure. Yeah, but you should be here, Herb. Hello, Chris Nealon.
Hello, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Mr. Nealon, how's it going today?
And now my female cat came for her cuddles. And she's tiny compared to the other cats I have. Were you so full of cuddles? Oh, you really wanted your cuddles? She don't like kisses though.
So I was talking. I was watching Jay Bent from Jay Bent's Woodworking the other day, and Good Turn Blair or Good Turn Daily Blair was on there in the chat. I was talking to them. we had quite the chat going on. It was hilarious.
He's a funny guy.
Oh, I know. We had a blast in there.
Oh, that's a good thing you said something. Let's see if he's awake. What he's doing. Oh, he's not awake though, but I could find him and send him a message.
Who, Blair or Jay?
He usually on with the Australian guy.
Jay.
Yeah, Jay. But he's usually a lot often on this time of night. Yeah, Jay is on, so he's probably
Mimi.
there. Jay's on live right now.
Yeah, Billy, you were on there the other day too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy there. I'm there also. So it was actually in his show I started to go live and talk. So he's to blame for that one.
Yeah, see, I wasn't on the other day, and I told him that when I wasn't doing a live, I'd be on his show in the chat. He's like, "Yeah, that'd be awesome."
Yeah, but I got to see Charles Spalted turn stuff the other day. Oh, la, la, la.
What Charles turned for you?
He showed me the stuff he had turned before, and it was spalted, and it was oh my god!
And you can see my spalted stuff anytime you want. Eva, all
Hey,
you gotta
Mimi.
do is watch my YouTube videos.
Yeah, Mimi, everyone's naked. You should join the chat.
Hello, Mimi.
See, nobody's reading the chat. I didn't even know she was here.
But I didn't even
I
see
told
her
her hello.
get in.
Oh,
I
sorry,
didn't
Billy,
say
yeah.
anything about clothing. I just told her hello.
See, you treat her with respect, and me, you want to tear my clothes off. What the?
Treat her with
Hmm?
respect. Look at that. Charles just said I made her moist.
Oh, but Charles was happy that I got moaning over his spalted.
Oh, is that what that was called?
Yeah, that's what it was. Were you there?
Yeah, I was there. I sounded more like Crows of Passion.
Oh, it was delightful.
So Larry, you can try this again.
Crap, me crap crazy.
It's so funny.
This thing's driving me back crap crazy. I think it's something to do with this mic because my phone thing. I don't know if it's my internet connection or what.
I'm pretty sure he's a distant cousin, Chris. Nick's a good guy though. He does his he doesn't have very many turning videos out yet, but the ones he does have, most of them are very instructional. Talented fellow.
I thought you had her brother. Yes, Charles. Good help is hard to find.
Oh, sorry, Jameson. I can't talk real loud tonight because my asthma makes me cough if I do.
So you got everything finished up, Billy, in your kitchen there?
No, but I'm getting closer.
Yeah, that's good.
I've only got to mill the frame that I'm putting around the bottom that I'm going to mount the casters to. All the rest of the milling is done. Most of the sanding is done. I've got finish on a lot of parts. I haven't put finish on the overall piece yet. I'll do that last. But the top is done. I've just got to put finish on it and then bolt it down. And like I said, put the frame underneath the cabinet and put the casters on it and hang the doors and then finish everything. So it's getting there. I can see daylight.
Oh, so you got another day and a half. Then you're good.
Oh, yeah. Probably closer to 4 or 5 because of however many coats of finish I'm going to put on. But
Okay, Mimi got her cable back. She cut something on the saw. Well, it's good to hear. At least you're doing something again.
I'm guessing
Well,
she
guys,
used
I'm gonna call
Scrollsaw.
it a night. I done got aggravated now.
All right, Larry.
All right,
Have
Larry.
fun. Well, it was good having you on for the short time you were on it, all 12 times.
Okay, I'm back at your gate, please now.
You shouldn't have left.
Well, I did for a little while. I had to say hello to Jay, and he didn't even have his first thumbs up. So
Oh, I see, Jameson.
but I said my hello and I was polite, and then I disappeared. So that's it.
Hey, Jason.
Oh dear, Charles, why are you doing that?
What? What? Prayers?
Yeah, that's so weird. Night, night, Larry. By the way, sorry, Herb. You got to come in here.
Why
Charles
am I
wants to know why
scrolling so
you're.
slow?
Yeah.
Oh,
Talking
yeah.
about your saw speed.
It is only a single layer, so, but it's not 1/16th, it's ½ inch.
It's a bit thicker than your bull rider.
I like to be accurate when
Oh
I do my
yeah, I
cuts.
forgot. Larry is very, very church-going person. I forgot that.
Oh. I understand, Charles. Damn it.
Oh, Josh just said John learned to scroll from Charles, so that's why he scrolled slow.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Oh, I missed the pilot hole.
How
Oops.
could you? What are you marking with your pencil there now?
I'm squaring some corners out.
You really need to do that on forehand. You can't just freebase them.
What's that?
He doesn't trust his eyes.
Oh no, I do.
See. No, obviously not.
Oh, stop.
Well, I don't, because I see, does that really help, or couldn't you just have go with the flow when you're on?
No. I might as well do
Okay.
something right
Monkey
the first
says
time.
it's OCD, Monkey say. I believe him.
I'm not OCD, trust me.
Oh, you are, with your corners.
What? Have you seen my shop? All right, there we go.
No.
Have you seen, like, this is not OCD. This is
that's
not
not-
OCD.
That's a different type of OCD. You can have a
That's
corner
true.
OCD,
My
like you
studio's
have.
messy as hell, but I know I've got OCD about some things.
Yeah. So OCD is not only stand for cleaning like a crazy person.
Mimi wants to know how big the piece is.
It's
Mimi's asking how big your piece is, John.
it's this big. Trust me, it's this big. It's 17 and a half round, 17 and a half inch round, but I'm going to have an 18-inch circle going on the outside of it.
Sorry, Mimi, I don't know you.
Yeah, sorry,
I just-
sorry, Mimi.
I things like that just fly out of my mouth.
I would say slide, but that's another issue. So put up the keyboard.
I'm not going there either.
No. Mac says, good evening, John, from Facebook. He had a lot of V's after the Mac, but... Oh, when it's numbers like that, Billy, you have to read them, because I can't tell that. That's
17 and a half inches plus 3 little lines.
You know what? It's basically just, I'm pretty sure it's 17 and a half.
Oh, I actually have
Oh,
one
look
that
at that.
does that.
16 and a half inches.
So
Yeah, you
17
lied
and a
about the
half
half.
and 3 little lines. That'd be 17 and a half and 3/30 seconds, which is
What does those 3 little lines mean?
17 and 9/30 seconds is what that would be. I mean 19/30 seconds.
I
Unless
don't
you
have
got
a clue what you're
64
trying
on
to...
your.
Well, most people's tape measures don't go smaller than 16th, but
Yeah.
apparently some do. I found out the other night. I've not seen one. None of mine do.
Charles agreeing with me.
Oh.
Oh my God, the world's
What's the
ending.
world coming to?
I don't know what he agrees with, but he agrees with me here, apparently. Dang lines? You have too many dang lines. Hello, John Nave. You
Hey,
want to
John.
come in and talk to us, John? Do you have anything to talk with? We need some new energy here.
New energy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
They just tried to get me naked here anyway, John. And you wouldn't do that, would you?
Wow. Seriously?
Yeah, you're old energy, all right. I think I might be 1 or 2 years older than you, Charles, even. But we
Well-
don't tell that. I'm so young as my heart, so I'm like 29 all the time.
Well, Charles is 50. We know that much.
Yeah, we do know that.
said he's 15.
50.
That's a bummer, John. But maybe you can get one soon on Black Friday or something. Then you can get a bargain somewhere. So Charles is born in 1970 then?
So that makes him 2 years older than me.
Are you born 72?
Yep.
Oh, stop it. And Billy,
Yes, dear.
when were you born?
1955.
Oh, thank God. Now I
Why?
feel much better. I'm not the oldest person here.
No, I usually am.
Chris will be 62 in
Well,
9.5 days.
Happy coming up birthday, Chris.
Carrie is born 66. Oh, she's 2 years older than me, actually. I'm 68, by the way, since I'm nagging everybody who tell when they are born.
You're 68 years old, really?
Yeah, that's what I am. You know what I mean, or meant. I can see you giggle over there behind the camera. That's the way to go, Carrie. Yeah. I need a younger man too. How do I snare them? Preferably someone with some cash too, so I can have some tools. Or he might already have the tools and I can borrow them.
Don't let me forget that.
What do we get on our birthdays, Chris?
I'm nice.
Yeah, she's 6 years older than I am, which means when I was 12, or sorry, when I was 12, she was 18. How bad does that sound?
Yeah, and she was a full blooming teenager then. Ooh la la.
Yeah.
And you didn't know anything about it. You were just an innocent little 6-year-old.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there's a Bellamy Brothers song kind of about that stuff. Charles probably knows it. I believe it was
Are you
Bellamy
born
Brothers.
49, Mike? That's what you meant, wasn't it? December 13, that is the day when we celebrate Lucia. Sweden.
Chris, that's funny. Yes, Chris. We hope that's the way it happens.
So over there, everybody get older wives. But I'm not after to marry anybody. I don't have to marry.
Well, it's because they're more mature.
It's
What?
older women
Then
are
it
beautiful lovers. I said older women.
Yeah,
They
used to be when I was
understand.
horseback riding, then I kept
You
my
remember
body
that there,
in shape.
Charles? Charles wanted some words for the song.
Bellamy.
That's what I said, Bellamy Brothers. That wasn't Bellamy Brothers? Who was it? Was it the Oak Ridge? It wasn't the Oak Ridge Boys. Was it?
Carrie,
Who
I
sang that?
believe you when you say that John was far from innocent when you met him. I believe you. Because he's never innocent.
Oh, Charles knows our story.
Oh, Ronnie McDowell? Okay. My bad.
Is that Rowdy Ronnie McDowell? No. Well, he was a wrestler, wasn't he?
That was Roddy, not Ronnie.
I know.
I don't know anything, well, beside Dolly Parton about country music. Well, kind of. It's not popular over here. I don't even think they come
Jason.
touring here with the country singers. Elvis was here, though.
Who? What?
No, Elvis didn't sing that, Mike. That's what I said. They understand. Well, I've been around some, and I have discovered that older women know just how to treat a man. Oh, can't sing with my asthma.
Oh, it's okay.
I'll be right back. I'm going to mix me an eggnog.
Okie doke. Oh, what got stuck in your head then, Charles? Besides the obvious.
What obvious? Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. That one? Isn't that an
Woman
obvious
buddy? That's obvious.
Quick guess as to what song is stuck in my head now. Please a man, not treat.
Mana mana pa 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 da da. Mana mana pa pa da pa.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's in your head. Mañana, mañana. Or what does that mna mean? I don't know that. I can't read that. Swimbo?
Yeah,
I don't know what that
mana.
means.
What's that? What he's saying?
Chris
Charles?
gonna be back. His wife is calling Swimbo.
Yes, Charles is saying mana mana mana. Mana mana mana.
Mana mana pa pa da da. Mana mana pa pa da pa. Mana 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 pa pa da pa. And that's what you're gonna hear from me singing tonight on John's Scroll. Not too strong chair force. You have to keep Eva in check. Oh, what does that mean, actually? Monkey, what did you say now? What does that chair force mean? I'm in check. I'm not drinking any alcohol. You're safe. Charles is threatening me with you having to mute me. Oh, Air Force. Vroom.
I don't mute my guests, Charles.
I think Charles is bored.
I
He
think
didn't
Charles
want to
should
come
come on.
up. Yeah, he didn't want to come on, so that's why he's like that.
Come on, Charles. Come on, Charlie. Let's go
Civilians
to
in uniforms.
Candy Mountain. What's that?
You ain't gonna get any pudding if you ain't eat your meat. What do you mean by I'm not a guest? That's rude, Charles. Charles is being rude with me.
Well, I can't mute him because he's not on here yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Come
I know
on,
I'm special,
Charles.
Charles.
See, Charles, you can come on just like her with no video, just your sound.
I'm family. Okay, so I'm like the sister of the group. Obidoopy. Are you going to bed, Jason? Sleep tight. Oh, the corruptor has joined us. Oh dear.
You done messed up now.
Yeah. Are you sure I have? I don't know. So, what's happening?
Hi
Jason, we're
guys.
off to bed.
You're not going on tonight?
I thought about it, but then you was on and you ain't on very often, so I didn't want to get in the way of it. By God.
You posted you were going on today to finish off the Bull Rider, weren't you?
Yeah, I thought you were going on.
I didn't necessarily post it. I just said I'd be back.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you did
because
say that.
I posted this last night.
Okay, I'm back. What I missed?
Somebody else is in the room
Everything.
now.
Hi, Daddy.
I mooned you, everybody.
Who else is in here?
It's Betty.
Oh, Charles is in
I'm
here.
not girl. I don't have a penis.
It so amazed me that you can get such a light voice. It still does. It so amazed me.
But I'm a girl.
'Cause
You
got no
could
nuts.
definitely do some prank calls.
My wife has my balls in her purse.
Yeah, that we know of. We heard about that.
Night, Jason. Whichever one said goodbye.
Jason Richelaw.
Yeah, we said goodnight to
He
Jason.
just now came in. A minute ago. Sorry.
So you're flirting with my wife, Charlie?
It might be something wrong at your place, Larry. I'm
just
not
in
too
charge of
sure.
her wardrobe.
Is that a bad thing, John?
No, we're just asking.
Okay.
He knows nobody's going to leave him for me.
Because I was thinking about it.
What? You gonna start flirting with Carrie too?
Sure.
Oh.
I think Carrie does it for sympathy or out of sympathy for me.
Uh-huh.
Why do you sound so funny today, Charles? You have some weird microphone?
No, I just have a good microphone.
I can't hear you when you talk so small.
Yes, you can.
Did y'all know that if you miss the backer board you're holding, that a 1/4-inch drill bit will drill into your finger?
Lower your table.
Charles demonstrated you can't saw your finger off in a Scrollsaw the other day. You can you can touch the blade when it's moving.
Yep.
Yeah. But you got to be a man.
I don't hear you're just mumbling in the back now, Charles. Just saying.
Bring sweet nothings.
What?
I love you.
Yeah,
I know you love me.
Like honestly, like if you're gonna cut your finger with a spiral blade, you got to do a lot of pushing on that thing. Like I don't know.
And that would mean
I didn't
your
have to do
staple-
much pushing with that 1/4-inch drill bit.
But no, I don't know. Drill bits are different though, and they're spiral too. So I don't know. It's weird to say. It's hard to say.
Since
Got-
Herb's not here, I just have to do because Monkey said that.
Herb, please get
Dear
in here.
God.
Yeah, I haven't even uploaded those skulls yet because I just woke up before the show.
Mhm.
I thought I saw it. Oh, you're gonna post them.
Yeah, I
We
posted
have
that.
most of them.
They're a bunch of old skull patterns. I just threw around on a couple of them, and then Santa hats on the rest of them.
Skull claws.
It's funny, because you post that on Facebook, but yet you want everybody to go over to YouTube.
For my channel, for my live stream.
Just for the videos. Oh.
Yeah, because I'm an attention whore,
But you can-
and YouTube pays.
You post on Facebook that you were coming on YouTube, so that's how Facebook works. You announce your appearance. I almost said. I am hilarious, Mike. That's why.
Oh, that's good.
Now Larry says, "Good job, Eva. Don't steal Mr. Herb's job." But I can't lol like he does. I can just do la 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 la. See? I can't do it. I have to stiff lips.
Sounds like a turkey.
You're so loud.
Yeah, because you're so not
Thank
loud.
you.
She's a screamer.
Well, there's a time when you should scream, and there's a time where you
I
should
gotta
not scream.
I'm gonna spank that ass, man.
Is it your satellite?
I ain't got no damn satellite.
I don't know. I try read the chat. Lauren
Oh.
says it has satellite apparently.
Well, what's wrong with him?
You know, Herb, I can't do what you do. You Herb it. I mean,
Larry's satellite's his issue, he says.
you're on a satellite phone, in other words.
Satellite phone's like a government thing. It's on satellite connection internet or dish network. I have no idea.
Well, sometimes it can be you have chopped up your memory full of stuff, so you need to empty some stuff.
It's called too much porn.
I don't have enough.
Well,
yet.
if it was you, John, we would know that.
I don't have
on
enough
the
yet.
spot.
I still got more to learn. Just saying.
How? No, we should not go there. Oh, you almost got me there. Huh.
Almost got you where? Watching porn or doing porn?
And Monkey says,
Oh, she's a star in Sweden.
Beat has an open tip and Scrollsaw blades have a pinch on the both end.
Yeah, if he's using HughesNet, they suck.
I don't have a clue what I'm reading about, but that's okay.
HughesNet is an internet provider.
He's talking about a drill bit and scroll saw.
Yeah, I understand that it was something about scroll sawing. That far I was reading. So Herb is using a huge net. They suck.
He meant to say HughesNet, but it's probably not correct. It's an internet provider called HughesNet.
And Larry says it just happens when I go through his StreamYard.
Yeah. Must be a lag, Larry.
Bummer. Sorry. It's been so many lives I've been here and I haven't burped, and normally I burp very much.
I heard you the other day.
Yeah, but sometimes and you can't just stop them, they just come.
I don't have that problem. They just come. John, I'm down to 6 sheets of wood, John. Do you have $500 I can borrow?
What's that? How much?
It's 500.
But how many does that give you?
40 sheets.
40 sheets?
Yeah. I'm down to 6 sheets. That's about three, 4 more live streams.
Russ Meetups is in the house.
It's Meadows.
You're telling me that's $12 a sheet?
You'd have to ask Wes. That's where I get it from.
There's $12.50 according to my math.
Yeah, that's $12.50 a sheet, and those are 4x8 sheets.
Yep.
And it's 1/4 inch.
Yeah, that's a hell of a deal.
Yeah, and he delivers. Or more for me because we're friends.
Yeah, that's actually not bad for a 4x8 sheet. It's Baltic birch, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's maple ply.
Maple.
Oh,
veneer
maple.
ply. Maple
Damn.
veneer ply, though.
Yeah.
But my problem is I'm $500 short, and I usually buy it in $500 increments, and I don't have any money.
Well, I guess you got to sell some of those patterns you've been scrolling out there, right?
Well, I hadn't thought about that.
Can you auction them somewhere?
What was that?
Auction them somewhere.
Last time I did an auction, I auctioned a piece off. It went for $40 and took me a week to cut it. So screw that.
Yeah, I don't blame you there.
And I hate it because can you donate for exposure? You expose this. Yeah, I'm trying to make a living.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
No, I love
I appreciate you putting me on the spot like that on live.
Well, I didn't expect you to say yes. If I had thought you said yes, I wouldn't have actually asked you live. No, it's just a bonus that Wes delivers it because we like hanging out. But yeah, it's
Hell, Johnny puts me on the spot all the time, asking me to make him a damn entertainment center.
Yeah, I know. For free.
Yeah, and he thought of that for a real long time.
Delivered even.
Yeah. For free and all that shit even.
Well, let's all call out Charles tonight. I only do it publicly. Come on now.
So you actually think Wes is going to drop you off some wood?
He does it every time I buy it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's got a girl and it's going to stop him from doing that now.
Maybe that's what maybe I'll get to meet her and find out if she's real.
Hello, Mr. Meadows. How you doing today? I saw your name pop up. Everybody's saying hi to you. I didn't have a chance to say that though.
I'm actually not a fan of
really, John?
Kevin.
I did say hi to Rob.
Kevin Weeb is talking about Baltic birch ply. It's $34 per 5-foot by 4-foot sheet. I don't like Baltic birch. The grain is too boring.
What are you talking about? That's all I use. I got awesome grains on mine. I get 5x5. 5x5 1/4 inch is $35 at Winter Plywood.
Yeah, Kevin said his 5x4 is $34.
Yeah.
I'm running a special on woodvision.com. I need $500 worth of sales. Hurry.
Oh, that's 500 American. Oh, yeah.
Uh.
See, if I was to send you Canadian funds, that'd only be like $200.
Well, that's almost half a stack.
Don't make me spit out my eggnog, damn it.
Oh, we want to make you paint your screen with it.
I nearly did.
That would be the day.
Show Connie, boy.
It's so nice to wash it off, especially when it's eggs in it.
Oh yeah. See, so 500 American is 650 Canadian. That's a lot, man. It's a lot to ask.
But I'm nicer than that. I only asked for 500. Just saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. So,
But $500, it's $5K of my money. That's a lot of money.
It was a joke. I wasn't expecting anybody to actually give me $500.
see, because 500 Canadian is only 382 American. See, so.
Yeah. No, I hope you I was kidding. I mean, my God.
No, I know you're kidding. I'm just saying though. But I'd be like, yeah, okay, Charles, here you go. Here's a check. I'll transfer you $500. You're like, well, that's only $380. I'm like, hey, I gave you 500. So.
Well, if I'm being completely 100% honest, if somebody sent me $380, I wouldn't bitch about it. I'm not saying to do it. I'm just saying I wouldn't be a beggar being a teacher.
Well, I asked for 5.
Well, that's not how I roll.
Is it still corked, Mike? Mike said he found a bottle of wine in the garage. Yippee!
We'll sell it for $500. And then I got a question for you.
Was it a good year?
Question are, have it been lying down? So it's,
or is it one of those that was a good month?
If it was lying down and it was cork in it, then it might be working. But if it was standing up with cork, maybe not.
It was the finest wine Walmart had, by God.
Is it a twist top?
I said cork.
No cork. That means it's an empty bottle. or it's a screw-on lid.
Put a candle on it and there have a perfect candlelight.
Or a wasted bottle of wine. Sangria twist.
I have no idea
what that is.
It sounds like a position.
From the 70s, drink a lot of Chianti. We'll put a candle in it. It looks kind of cool.
Yeah, but they don't do the bottles with the basket on anymore, or whatever it was.
The basket?
I used to do that with my Lancer bottles.
Yeah, the Chianti bottles.
Billy, you can't drink on these shows unless they, oops, I can't say it because it will jinx John C.
It'll break your blade.
But Jan doesn't have to drink when he breaks them. I haven't seen him break the blade in a while, though.
That's because I don't break blades.
But you were taught by Charles. How do you not break blades?
Because I use good blades.
Oh, rude ass Canadian.
Because I got a good saw.
I have my camera on.
I just wanted to fiddle with something again, so I start by
I
fiddling.
like fiddling with stuff.
Oh, you just want to fiddle stuff that I don't want to fiddle with.
Yeah, well, somebody's got to fiddle it. John, you want to show everybody that I actually have a camera this time?
Holy crap, Charles, look at that. Charles is on the camera.
What?
How you doing? Okay, turn
Sorry.
it off. Oh my God, turn it off.
Oh, are you using? Oh, you look like you're looking at Pod Show.
Yes. Welcome to KSAW.
KSAW.
Yeah. Maybe I should start a radio. Would you come and be my guest then?
Sure, but I'm copywriting KSAW. Just saying.
Hey, Charles,
Well,
you should start a podcast.
About scrolling.
Yeah.
I'm holding up a masterpiece. Just take my word for it.
Master what?
Apparently, I'm funny now and then.
I'm masturbating, Billy. Is that what you wanted me to say?
No. I didn't start this. I just want everybody to recognize I did not start this.
That would be me.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And I saw your comment, Herb. I'm just ignoring it because that was plumb mean. Hello, Larry. Prayers.
Dee, 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 dee.
That's what he was getting at, Jameson, I expect. Hello,
I'm
Mr.
being
Meadows.
useful.
Meadows.
There's
Well,
two
if
guys
I-
taking care of the chat now, so I gone knitting.
Okay.
Like I said the other day, Jameson, I don't drink unless I'm alone or with somebody.
Well, you're with us. Unless you're
So,
alone or with somebody. That's just a Billy comment.
Now that you've seen the camera, now you know why I usually keep it off.
So Billy, when you're drinking your eggnog, do you put spiced rum in there or just regular rum?
I don't know. Whiskey?
What? What? Oh, whiskey in your eggnog?
Yeah.
No, you're not, Herb.
I
It's not
haven't had
us.
an eggnog like that ever.
Hoocher Mike says, as long as you play some Beatles, you can be a DJ, Eva.
Yeah, I've never had whiskey in my eggnog.
Yesterday, all my problems seemed so far away. Now it looks like
You said
they're
DJ, not
here to
singer.
stay.
God, please mute her.
So how many
Wasn't it good?
fingers
It
of
was
whiskey you put in before you put your eggnog in?
I don't put my fingers in my whiskey, you nasty fella.
Oh, Herb, what are you being an star in?
About
Asshole.
3, 2.5 to 3.
I don't drink whiskey.
He said with a drunken voice.
What brand do you drink? What brand are you drinking?
Weller.
Dr. Pepper.
W.O. Weller.
Is that a local?
No.
It is
Ain't
easier
you
to
supposed
talk
to
than
have bourbon there?
Not every American bourbon.
Isn't bourbon and whiskey the same thing, kind of like?
Not really. Actually, Weller may be bourbon.
Oh, Mike, he hired me. Spot on.
I watched a news conference today, and I mentioned it on Facebook, and all I got was 3 snowflakes.
Yeah, Weller is bourbon. My bad.
Except for Hoosier Mike and one other person.
Jack Daniels, you can make Irish coffee of.
Now,
What kind of?
I know y'all don't like talking about it, but this is one of those news conferences I couldn't stop watching. You know, I was fixed on every word, and I thought, okay, wow, man, people need to see this, and I get a couple snowflakes.
La la la. Now I got stuck in my head.
So what was the
I get it, Jameson.
the news thing about?
The legal team for Trump. I won't go into detail because you don't need the thumbs downs. No.
Damn, I earwormed myself a while ago. I got that stupid song stuck in my head.
What song?
I wish I could play guitar, man.
That Ronnie McDowell song.
My brother does the musical stuff in this family. He plays in several bands in Sweden. He's not famous or anything like that. Just
Good night, Kevin. Kevin Weeb is leaving us.
Later,
Kevin.
Kev.
Thanks for hanging
Bye,
out with us,
Kev.
Kevin. Appreciate it. Like I
Thank
said, PM me. We can do a private video chat, and I'll show you some stuff. Just let me know.
Thank you, Hoosier Mike. I mean, even if you're not a Trump supporter, anybody with an open mind could have learned something from that news conference. I mean, they got major detail, and all anybody can concentrate on is that his hair dye was part of his sweat down his cheek.
Squat? Did he squat?
No. Sweat.
Well,
If you look at the reputation of Sidney Powell, she doesn't get into legal cases that she doesn't think she can win. But yeah, everybody's just talking smack.
well, I can't trust a guy that's trying to be political that grabs a woman's by their pussies. So that's that. And then it's out the window.
Oh, but it's okay to vote in some guy who keeps grabbing children, though.
Yeah, and snipping their hair and
Yeah.
Nope. That's not okay either. But I didn't. I can't trust a guy politicals that talk like that.
Okay, now all due respect, Eva, when you think you're alone with somebody, you talk a lot different than you do publicly. He's never said it publicly.
He did say it publicly, didn't he?
No,
No.
he said
Nope.
it when the cameras and stuff were off.
Yeah, it was a private conversation years ago, in fact.
Like you're in the locker room.
I know it
seen
was a
groups of
long
women
time
talk.
ago.
I know, but I'm not saying he didn't say it. I'm saying he didn't say it publicly, and that's the way a lot of guys talk. Hell, we talk that way on a public live stream.
Here's what
Hey, I've heard women talk when they didn't think anybody could hear them,
Exactly.
and they're so much worse.
Yes, they are.
Well,
So I'm not condoning him saying it, but John has heard me behind the scenes, and y'all see me on live stream. We've done the equivalent, and even Eva has, and that's not to call her Eva. All of us have.
No, we don't, Charles.
And if the whole world heard what we said, then we'd be devastated.
But behind the scenes, we're all angelic. We're more pure and virginal behind the scenes than we are on the air.
Yeah, and I mean no disrespect to you, Eva. My point just being, when you think you're alone or you're talking to a small group of people, you're gonna let loose and just talk all kinds of pervy crap. And women do it, men do it.
I talk the same crap on or off. It doesn't matter. I don't. Yeah.
But my point being is not everybody does, and he shouldn't have been. I mean, he wasn't saying go out and rape women. I'm not condoning what he said, but he said it's like locker room talk. A lot of guys and a lot of girls do it. I've heard it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Joe Biden constantly sniffing girls' hair and hugging them and trying to kiss them and crap.
There's a lot of creeps out there.
You know what the word politics comes from, right?
Well, a group of baboons is called a Congress.
Yeah, but it's poly, it's Greek for many, and tick
Many ticks.
is a blood-sucking parasite.
Yeah, many. No, I mean, no matter which side of the aisle you're on, I can't believe some people didn't open their eyes when they saw that press conference. People that are making fun of it or saying that they're lying don't want to hear it. Because it's not about which side of the aisle are on here. It's about election integrity and the laws.
Right.
I am biased about who I want to win, but I mean, it's about integrity.
Monkey will come back. He's putting his kids to bed.
DC lost that a long time ago, Charles.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't like Trump because of his personality. I get that, but his personality ain't what runs the country necessarily.
True.
But he gets crap done, and he doesn't bow down to other countries like past administrations has. So you kind of got to be a butthole to get that done. And
but the thing is that being the president doesn't mean that you run the country, because you're always bought into other people that actually run the country. It's never the president that does it.
Well, I know what you're saying exactly. I mean, but a lot of things can't be done without Congress. But I'm just saying, being politically correct and sugarcoating crap is what Trump doesn't do, and I think that's what got him elected the first time.
Yeah, it was different.
Yeah, Mike.
Wasn't the same old bullshit.
Yeah, and people were saying, well, if this is so up and up, why are so many lawyers quitting Trump's legal team? And if you read Who's Your Mike and if you watch that news conference, because they're having their lives threatened in their careers.
Well,
They say, well, why did they drop their lawsuit in Michigan? Well, because their lawsuit was to get the count not certified, and they didn't certify it, so they didn't need the lawsuit, so they dropped the lawsuit.
Ain't we being too serious now?
Well, it's a good mix every now and then. Sorry.
Yeah. But it was politics. Politics is boring.
I know.
Yeah, like I said, many blood-sucking parasites.
Yeah.
We do it differently here. We have at least... you have two sides to vote between, left or right, kind of like. We have a rainbow of colors of parties to choose between over here. So we don't choose between one or two. We have to choose between maybe 25.
I
Because you have
honestly,
to.
I honestly wish we didn't have political parties because too many people vote and do things based on what their party would want instead of it as an individual. You would see more true colors if you had individuals, in my opinion.
Yeah, so we have more alternatives to, and that's why our governments get a bit more blended with opinions,
Yeah.
because we have so many different to choose from.
And I am sorry that I always talk about politics, but it just amazes
But
me.
you don't always talk about politics.
Let's talk about ass.
Let's talk
You
about
know,
sex, baby. Let's talk about you
I want.
and me.
Yeah.
I'm
Works for
sorry I
me.
interrupted your scrolling part, eh?
No, it's okay, Charles. You can be. People don't believe you're being serious a lot of the times either.
A lot
So
of times I'm not, so every now and then I got to do it just to prove I'm capable.
Mom
Yeah.
always said life is like a Scrollsaw show. You never know what you're gonna get.
Off the rails.
until you open the box and you pick and choose.
Russ Meadows
Pikachu's.
says, scroll on,
Oh,
scroll on.
dear.
Oh, wait, it's John the Show. That's funny right there, I tell you
Is
what.
that Russ Meadows? Is that the one sheet person?
That's Russ Meadows, Rusty
Yep.
Nails Woodshop with a Z.
I think he ignored my question when I asked that.
Yep, truth can hurt. Like when Russ told me I was not as good at impressions as I thought I was.
I tried to tell that story to an actual military guy.
What
Russ, the one sheet story, and he was just,
Oh.
what? It does not work like that.
I told my wife about it after I learned the truth. Of, luckily I was still watching when he came out, or not came out, but when he revealed he was messing with us. But I told my wife that it was pretty damn funny. My reaction, I think, was part of the fun. It was
Does his wife know he came out?
Yeah, but I thought it was so
Now.
funny when he said we wash when we can, because hygiene is a big thing within military. So it's about survival skill to have a hygiene. So it was weird to me.
It was believable because not necessarily that specific topic, but military has some peculiar things, to save money, and we don't hear it all.
Maybe if you were at sea, that would be a rule to apply, because maybe you couldn't refill your stocks. But
You just dip your ass in the water.
well, yeah, you could do that. You have plenty of water to wash your behind with. That's for
Yep.
sure.
Just dunk it.
You are
mate.
so right. So, what we're going to talk about now? Are we going to pick a subject?
just dunk it. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Just like coffee. No problem.
You need to wash your ass.
Just dunk it like a donut.
John, I don't know why you always ask me on here.
Oh, you did sell that one real good, Ross. You so did.
Yes, Russ, you did, sir. And then John followed up and helped, and Herb threw in his little thing. I'm thinking, y'all got to be out your damn mind.
Yeah, Herb was good on that one too.
That was one of the
Damn.
funniest
But
things
you-
I've seen in a long time.
Well, he did tame it down a little bit. He had me believing you stuck your finger in your butt. He told me, no, you just wipe it. Come on now. Don't be stupid.
Herb did it.
What about those bears?
What bears?
I don't know if he means actual Bears or the Chicago Bears that lost to the Vikings Monday night.
Chicago Bears.
Football team.
The Bears.
No Bears.
The Bears.
Chicago Bears.
Speaking of bears,
Yeah. You have
Bear-
bears in your garden, you also?
no, I don't have bears. A bear's walking through the woods. He sees a rabbit. So he asked the rabbit, he said, do you have a problem with shit sticking to your fur? The rabbit said, well, no. The bear said, good. Picks him up and wiped his ass with him.
I heard this one before.
And of course, I'm the one that's going to analyze a dumb joke, but if I know, Russ, but I heard what I wanted to hear. But the lack of logic in that joke is that if shit doesn't stick to the rabbit, he's just smearing the shit. He's not wiping
Okay.
it off.
Okay. That's your lack of logic, not the fact that a bear is speaking rabbit.
Well, I thought that spoke for itself. There's two muffins in an oven. One of them says, "Holy shit, we're in an oven." The other one says, "Holy shit, a talking muffin."
Yeah.
Holy smokes. Oh dear. Oh dear.
But yeah, I mean, if I know I'm totally overanalyzing this, but if shit don't stick to something, don't use it to wipe, and don't get latrine advice from Russ Meadows. Just saying. And I'm sorry for analyzing your joke. I've heard the joke many a time, but I never understood what.
It's okay. It's all right.
Pretty
Oh,
sure
dear.
the Bears are doing better than the Cowboys. The Cowboys are 2-7. What are the Bears?
Do da dee 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 dum dee dee doo.
You gotta get a new song in your head.
Yeah, I need a new song, but I can't
Now
come up
I've
with
got one.
anything.
Thank you very much, Eva.
What? Did it get stuck right away?
Yes.
No.
I have always got music in my head, and that
Oh, little lady in the second row. She's 8, she's 9, she's 10. I know she got red lips, long hair, blue eyes. I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. There you go.
You're much welcome, Billy. It's like when I got Doug to think about the
that didn't work, Charles.
smoky waters.
Smoke on the water.
I love you. You love me.
Nope, that ain't gonna work either.
Happy family.
Shut
So-
the fuck up.
The
Cause
song
the
I usually,
fact, the do a dee 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 dum dee dee doo. It's a fabulous catch.
no, it's not.
It is
There she was, just a walking down the street.
singing do a dee dee
Yep.
dee dee dum dee dee doo. Hey now, hey now.
For the most part, I'm sorry, Jameson, but if she doesn't have a compromised immune system, she should be okay. But thoughts are with you, just in case. Jameson saying his wife, when she went to the ER the other day, she got tested for corona and she has it positive.
Oh, bummer.
Damn.
Girl.
Did you get the test when they dig down the nose of you, or what?
And now, Jameson,
Is
I'm not trying to minimize what you said. I'm looking at the positive side. That it's very, very rare that it's terminal. That's the view I'm
Yeah.
looking at it with.
Is,
but I am.
Is she
thinking about you.
asymptomatic, Jameson? I hope.
I'm convinced I had corona a while back. Y'all heard when I was completely under the weather.
I think it's all about the genes. It's what kind of setup of genes you have. Some people might not have underlying diseases whatsoever, and it has nothing to do with their age or anything. You see, if you have the genes to be very sick from corona, then you will get very sick from corona. But you don't know in advance. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And I don't even want to risk it. I don't want to test.
I'll take a test if it ain't the kind that touches your brain with a Q-tip. If they, do it-
No, not
I'll do
that kind of test. I meant I don't want to test to get corona and see if I live or not.
Oh,
That's what I meant.
I thought I had Corona one time. I looked at the label, it said Budweiser, so I was still good.
But I'm
Ah,
pretty sure that I have some swine flu or bird flu or something like that when I turned 40 or something, because I was so sick for over a week with a cold from hell.
Larry
had
wants
thanks
to
a
know how
lot,
many.
Mike.
Larry wants to know how many cuts in this project, or are you not dumb enough to count it?
It's
I
just
did-
58 in that one.
I did count it when I was drilling them, but I think I got 85 or something like that.
Not more?
Who's your mic saying bye 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 bye?
I know.
Bye
I
bye
saw it.
bye 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 Ram. Bye bye.
I had it stuck in my head before you started singing it, Chuck.
You're welcome.
The song I get stuck in my
Heard.
head is Signs.
Signs. Like, well, don't tell me.
With the Swedish group. I got the sign.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Da,
No.
da, 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 da,
I
I
saw
got.
the sign.
No, that's not
No.
not that sign song.
Signs everywhere.
Signs everywhere.
I
Signs.
said,
Yeah,
long-haired freaky people need not apply. So it's
that'd be Russ Meadows. He's long-haired, freaky man.
went in to ask him why.
Okay, what is TE, Mimi? I don't.
I don't
Uh,
know either.
it
I
might
got
be a
TE.
misspelling. Tight ears.
Jameson, is your wife asymptomatic? And I hope.
Hopefully, Jameson knows me well enough by now that I was just looking for the silver lining and the positive side, but obviously I care.
You sure need to wash your hands a lot in that household.
I wash everything.
Yeah, but you need to wash your hands a little bit extra if someone has. Just saying.
No,
It's a
she's
good
in,
thing.
Stuff too.
she's in the ER though.
She was in the ER. She
Oh,
went to
she's
the
out
ER
now.
the other day.
Yeah, well, the ER was for something else. They just tested her while she was there.
Yeah, I understand that.
Anxiety and allergies, I believe it was. 'Cause I've slept since then.
Mimi
she
was
said-
trying to say she got tested last week and it wasn't that bad.
Or bad.
It depends what test they're doing. Someone are doing when they dig down the thingy down your through your nose into your throat somewhere. It's not looking nice.
Yeah, I think they have better and better tests now, like where do it with saliva. I don't mind spitting for somebody. Don't go there, John. But I don't want a Q-tip shoved into my brain sack.
So
No,
I heard
My
I
daughter
heard-
was tested this morning and she didn't complain about it. So
So I
Go
heard
ahead,
on the
John.
radio yesterday that there's 600,000 vaccines coming into Alberta. I think they said January, but they're being given to essential healthcare workers and
And
the elderly
elderly.
first. Yeah.
Yeah. In order of, in other words, the ones that get it the most are getting the vaccine first.
But
I don't
think
know that I trust a
everything.
vaccine, truth be told.
Well, yeah, most people that, and I'm not picking one side or the other, but the ones that are scared to take a vaccine is they're convinced that the government is trying to give them something, or they're afraid the bugs ain't worked out yet.
It's
But
not the
that's what all these
government
trials
that
are
makes
for.
the vaccine. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, everything goes so fast. So it seems, are they really getting the right stuff in the vaccine? That's what I'm more worried about.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
well,
10
yes,
years
because-
later, your arm falls off. I mean, come on.
So my
Well,
my
No.
question is Putin's daughter still good to go?
I don't know, but to answer your question, Eva, the process is the same, but because of Corona being a pandemic, they what's the word? They didn't rush. They went
cut
quickly,
corner
but they
with it.
they
Yeah, I
did
know
not cut
they
any
cut
corners.
corners.
They didn't cut
cut-
corners.
Adminis, I can't say the word. The paper corners they cut, not the testing
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all
yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
The paper corners.
Yeah, they've done everything they're supposed to do, and one of them's 90-something% efficacy, one's 95, and I think that in a couple of days there's another one coming out.
Over here, they were talking about they have ordered for all the population of Sweden, and it will cost about 150 Swedish crown, and that would be about almost $15 per person.
Yeah, hopefully, insurance will cover that. Hopefully,
We don't have insurance for that. We're going to get it regardless. The government is paying. That's
Yeah.
it. We don't pay to get that vaccine.
well, this is America where we don't have shit for healthcare. Who's your mic is a man after my own heart.
Well,
Now,
actually, you
another-
do pay to get that
Mary
vaccine. You're paying
Lou.
for it in your taxes.
Yeah, but this is the extreme account, so it's an account that's been lying aside for such things to happen. The safe and sorry account. So
Are you saying
So,
I'm
what was
worried
that about Putin's daughter there, John?
she got the tested.
Yeah,
she got
because no. They Putin gave his daughter the vaccine way back in June, I think it was. And,
Yep.
and the World Health Organization was like, no, you can't do that. She's gonna die. So like, plus it's Russia. But so if the vaccine worked then and she's still alive now, nothing happened to her, then technically shouldn't the Russian vaccine be working as well for everybody?
What
but
pisses me off
but
is when
but it
Go ahead.
didn't go through all the stages that all the healthcare people wanted to go through. They just like, oh yeah, like who wants it? Test it. Here you go.
Yeah, I mean, because in the U.S. they're talking about, they're in phase 3 or phase 4 of the trials. That, in other words, they are going through the process. Like
Yeah.
Eva said, they're cutting the paper corners, and that's why
Where,
they call it Operation Warp Speed. But,
whereas in Russia, they're like, okay, we're gonna make this. Who wants to take it? All right, done.
and Larry,
I'm not convinced they haven't had a vaccine from the beginning because I'm not convinced it's not man-made.
I suspect China with the virus, the lab, but
I'm not convinced it's man-made either. It just because it comes from a laboratory doesn't mean that it's made in the laboratory.
hello, Shaylee, Midnight
Hey,
Scroll.
Shay.
They're not touching me with a 10-foot pole. I hear that a lot. Hopefully she's talking about vaccines and not me yet. But Larry's afraid of getting a Bill Gates chip with the vaccine.
Well, then how are you gonna pay for all your stuff if you don't have a chip in you, Larry? Come on. You
Yeah.
gotta think about the positives.
Mimi said they went up her nose and the guy was very gentle. I told him not to make me cry. My neighbor is 97 years old and is in a rehab center and is asymptomatic.
Okay, can I reread that for a second?
What?
Can I reread that?
Sure.
Yeah.
So Mimi says, I told him not to make me cry, and he went up my nose, but he was very gentle.
I'm pretty gentle too, baby. Should not get rough.
Oh dear.
And what does Shay say? They're not touching me with a 10-inch one?
But
It's
Oh,
okay
don't-
with a 7-inch one then.
Keep that 10-incher away from me.
so, Jameson,
That's
you don't know if your
gigantic.
wife is showing symptoms?
Now, with my feelings on vaccines, it's not that I'm afraid of the government doing something to me. It's because some people get things that the virus is supposed to prevent. That's
Yeah.
what I'm worried about.
That's what happened with the swine flu, wasn't it? When over here in Europe, people got the narcolepsia, but they fall asleep all the time.
Narcolepsy.
Yeah, they fall asleep all the time. They can't stay awake. Side
You know-
effect of the swine flu vaccine was too fast made up.
Yeah. Hello, Shay. By the way, I was too busy.
Hello,
flirting
Shay,
to say
again.
hello. You beautiful creature, you. My God, country boy can survive.
Oh, so Charles, what were we talking about with Shay's box about the other?
Yep.
When you got-
Bloody hell.
My sister had corona when she gave
my.
birth. Or
There
that
the conversation went.
she had antibodies against it.
Yeah, I mean, I had a flu shot last year, but just because I was already in the doctor's office and they asked, I figured, what the hell?
Why? Why would you
Well-
get the flu shot?
Because I didn't want the flu. I'm calling me funny. I have a fear of throwing up, so I figured,
By getting the flu shot, that's like ground zero for corona, right?
Yeah, that was last year though, before Corona was even a thing.
That's
That
when
we
it was
know of.
invented. That's when they put it out. They put it out in the flu shots. Because honestly, my theory behind it is anyway they got the flu shot last year, got the corona this year.
Ah, fuck.
Okay, well then there
Sorry.
you go. I lived through it.
Why are you so full of conspiracy theories over there?
Not.
I don't get the flu shot. I've had the flu twice in my life, and both times I was in the military.
I had
And
mononucleosis.
I was sick with flu symptoms for a week after immediately following getting the flu shot. I haven't had it since, and I don't get the flu.
And that's what I meant by some people won't take vaccines because they get what the damn vaccine is supposed to be preventing.
Oh, it can't give you the flu. It's a dead virus. So I'm dead
Well,
my ass.
no, but the thing is, they're putting the virus into you so that your body can build up the immunities to the strain that's coming out, right?
Yeah, it didn't.
That's what a vaccine is. You're
Yes.
giving a small amount of the flu that you don't want to have, so you get antibodies. So in that sense, it's absolutely true. Yes, you get infected with the flu, but you don't get symptoms.
I
Same,
did
same with all your
It's-
both times.
T, rubella, and
Yeah, all of the vaccines are that.
all the vaccines you get when you're a kid. But there's a lot of anti-vaxxers out there. Oh, it's going to cause autism.
Well,
The reason
well-
your kid got autism is because it didn't get vaccinated properly.
I got a humongous overdose of ugly ass, and I haven't lost it. All right, so they can't all be winners. So Larry says he's going to call it a night. Found something on the boob tube. Well, I want to link to that for a while. I'm kidding. I probably have the link.
I'm just curious. How can you get autism from a vaccine?
Side effects.
Tell people in California. I don't know.
Side effects, not being tested, blah blah blah, bull stank. I don't know, but a
I
lot of people think it.
But the vaccines you get against polio, chickenpox, and all of them kid stuff, they've been used for about 50 years or something, and suddenly kids start get
Yeah, exactly. See, because my
some-
grandparents
something wrong.
had it. My parents had it. I had it. Right. So yeah, the next generation starts getting autism and freaking everything else happening.
Those
Do you know what the
vaccines, by
problem
way,
is?
kids, those vaccines that you're talking about, the polio and smallpox, etc.
Yeah.
Those vaccines were thoroughly tested over a long period of time before they
Yes.
were
Yeah.
So
released.
why do you get
The vaccines
all
that
of a
we
sudden
have
from
being
them?
dumped on the market today are not tested well enough. They're rushed through.
But they're the same recipe.
Not necessarily.
Same vaccines.
No.
Because I grew up in the military with my dad, and I got all kinds of vaccines growing up, and I'm clean as a whistle. Y'all see how normal I am, and very put together and intelligent, and let's change the subject before I embarrass myself. Yeah, so the vaccines made me a perv. So yeah,
Yeah, that's what it is. It made you into a perv.
I have a penis. I think.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
stopped
either.
listening. You were ranting so much there, so I stopped listening.
I have.
Hoosier Mike says, but with all the chronic disease I have, they highly recommend it. And respectfully, Mike, it does hit people that are elderly and have compromised immune systems. So I would follow your doctor's advice, but not every doctor is into it. But I have heard doctors.
Do you know what I want to say about all the younger generation that gets so much allergies and stuff and all of that?
Sure. What do you want to say?
Suck it up.
What I want to say about that is that there was a time in the 90s when we got this antibacterial soap and everybody was getting it. And you get a too clean environment for your kids because you need to be subjected to some stuff to build up your
immunity,
your own bodily survival stuff. So
she's exactly right.
Having pets and having a bit bacteria and not cleaning too bloody clean, then people build up their own system to work against it.
Yeah, people. Go ahead, Eva. I thought you were done.
No, I wasn't, but now I forgot everything. Thank you.
What she's saying is,
I agree with you, Mimi.
What she's saying in American terms is, or to put it in a nutshell, is if you protect people too much, you have to get some little viruses and bugs and stuff to build up an immunity to it. But if you're kept in a bubble, you're not going to get it.
Are you guys still able to get the antibacterial soap and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
they stopped with that here. You can't get it anymore.
Children need to be able to eat dirt, play in the mud, play with poop when they're children, climb trees, roll in the grass,
drink out of garden hoses,
play with get a damn participation trophy,
lick frogs, and learn what a point system is in a game.
Now we need to respect everybody's views. Chris Nealon says I'll be first in line for a vaccine, and I don't fault anybody for feeling that way.
No, I don't either.
Amy Lord says it's all a money scam. Jameson says my youngest daughter has had her brain checked 3 times, including today, in the last month, and until today she's tested negative.
Why did what brought that on, the monkey? Because there must be something that's wrong with her for having the brain checked 3 times and stuff like that. Did I miss something earlier in the chat?
That's a good question, but as far as her getting tested today, it's because the family of the wife.
Yes. But it's check the brain 3 times.
Yeah. Chris Nealon saying don't forget swallowing goldfish. But going back to when Billy brought up participation trophies, what he's saying, for those that don't understand, because I love analyzing shit. I mean, people may think I'm weird, but I love analyzing shit. It's the same damn thing. If you don't let people experience losing a game, and the heartbreak or whatever the hell emotions you get when you lose a game, you'll never appreciate the win.
Right.
If everybody gets a damn trophy, then there's no glory in that big ass
No,
trophy.
it
We
means
won.
nothing.
Exactly.
Somebody has
That's
to
why
get
you
picked
gotta
last.
keep a little bitches.
Somebody always has to get picked last.
That was usually me. I'm dead serious. I was bullied so damn bad growing up. Kicked my ass.
And Chris had to say swallow, didn't he?
Yes, sir. And that's what got Billy in trouble the first time on my show.
What were you swallowing then, Billy? What were you swallowing?
Engine Monkey Jameson says, "Sorry, Billy, she's fine other than a cough from her allergies. So she is asymptomatic."
I can relate. My asthma makes me cough. And
I
it's
don't
allergies.
mean, by the way, to be rude to anybody with allergies, because people can get allergies even if you are around. Some people are allergic, and that's it.
I
So
I
I don't
100.
say that of course I don't have the perfect solution for it, but of course,
Yeah, as
but
far as
but
go ahead.
but I'm still surprised that you can have the antibacterial soap, because our government actually banned it because it got too clean, too little bacteria. They saw such a big shift in the kids turning to allergies towards dust and all sort of things when people were using them, so they got banned here. They took them off.
Remember when we were growing up and they saying something is good for you, and these days they say, "Oh God, it's bad for you." It's like, come on, people. It's the
Well,
same thing drinking out of a garden hose. God, don't drink out of a garden hose. You can get a freaking tapeworm. Oh, good God on us.
what?
It's
But
just
maybe I'm spoiled because I live in Sweden, and we have more or less the same water as we drink anyway in the garden hose. So
exactly. It just tastes a little bit
Yeah.
different because it tastes
and
like garden hose.
our tap water are usually so fine that we don't have we if we have some problem with it, some from the water works or something like that, they will send an
Oh.
alarm to the public and they will boil the water before they
We-
drink it. But otherwise, we're
Hey, Russ.
Ross!
What's up, Rusty, baby?
Sorry, Russ. I didn't even hear you come in the
Oh
room.
my goodness.
I've been here
How
for
you
30 minutes, man.
You have not been there for 30 minutes.
I've
You
been here
can't
for
be
about 2
quiet for
minutes.
30 minutes.
There went the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You should have messaged me.
Don't point that crooked finger, Charles.
How you doing,
Oh.
baby?
Oh, that's a good finger to wipe, John. No nails.
Yep,
There's
no nails. That way you don't have to use that little piece you tore off.
And Chris Nealon saying, "What the hell's in your hose, Charles?" And Jameson says, "I quit taking the flu shot after the military because it did the same to me every year. Military gave me the flu shots for 13 years in the military." Now, I'm not pro or against the vaccine. I'm a little paranoid because of all the stuff I hear, but I'm not 100% against it. But I don't think anybody should be told whether they should or shouldn't. It's just let people decide for
I
themselves.
got all
But
the
be informed.
flus.
And see, me and Jameson are in the same boat. It happened to me. I was active duty for 6 years, but I was fortunate enough to be able to worm my way out of getting it the last 4.
I didn't get worms.
I knew you were squirming.
I
Tell it in his voice, can't you?
But I mean, I think everybody here is pretty much the same generation, so we know what it's like. You know, we drink out of water hoses and crap, and
Oh,
all
yeah.
the crap.
Damn right.
They are so overprotecting people these days, and especially what they call the helicopter parenting or the participation trophies was a perfect analogy or fact. I mean, people don't. It's like me being broke. I joke about it and used to whine about it. Now I just joke about it, but you don't appreciate what you get unless you have to work for it, or same with the win, win versus losses in a game. I mean, I was a 9-year-old on a baseball team and I cried when we lost. In hindsight, it was pretty stupid to cry about it, but I didn't get a participation trophy because I don't want fake praise
No.
for, okay.
They didn't make those until after we got
Yeah.
going.
Right.
I blame the hippies.
I see your dog back there on the bed, cute little thing.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got
but
his
you
mouth out,
is
keep
one,
squeaking.
Russ.
What's that now, Billy?
I said, yeah, but you is one.
I
No,
want.
I'm actually about 2 years too young to be a true hippie.
Yeah, but your hair
And,
says otherwise.
In '69, I was only 13. I wasn't old enough to be a
Okay.
real hippie.
I was -1.
Be right
in
back. I'm
69.
going to go and split them.
Demon deer los bigotes. I thought,
Charles will never forget that.
no, for some reason I have that memorized, but I can't remember that I was supposed to do laundry earlier.
After I got in the Navy, I was in San Francisco, and first thing I did when I left that, well, second thing, first thing I went to McDonald's. I had to get me a McDonald's burger. But the second thing I did was I went to Haight-Ashbury, where all the hippies used to be, and I was about 4 years too late. They all moved on. I don't know where they went, but they weren't there.
In the interest of keeping up with the comments, Chris Nealon says, I think you should be told you should get the vaccine, but should is not must. Right. Yeah, I mean, in other words, advice you probably should. Good advice. Engine Monkey, Jameson, I keep calling him Engine Monkey because it says Engine Monkey. I had anthrax, flu, typhoid shots, smallpox, etc. in the military. I did too because my dad was in the military. Corona testing is BS.
I probably had those too. I know I did.
Now,
you had everything they gave you. You got it.
All this talk about diseases and participation trophies and crap. I've done 166 live streams. That is why on my site you can get a T-shirt that says "I survived a Charles during live stream." Just saying. That's your participation trophy. Go buy one.
No plug intended.
Go buy 7 of them back. But I'm not joking. And there's also an LOL T-shirt for her. Just saying, the LOL man. And what else? What else? There's all kinds of. There's a Dag Nabbit T-shirts and caps. Seriously, or Dag Blabbit. That's what it was. I'm telling you, folks.
I got to go do my how diddly do.
Yeah, and yesterday I was doing a live stream, Russ. I don't know if you were there for it. And I said I had to go say how diddly do.
I caught just the end of that.
And I went inside and I had
how diddly do.
Yeah, I had to get on the damn viewing comments or the chat section of my own live stream and say it turned from how diddly do to how diddly do. So it'll be a little longer. And Chris, free plug.
Yeah, I got a T-shirt on my website, Charles, that said, "Well, that hit me right in the face shield," because I have said that on at least 3 of my videos because something did hit me in the face shield.
I had something fly off my lathe once that skidded across my hand, blooded it all to hell, knocked the plastic out of my face shield. That's how hard it flew off. But otherwise, I'd be gorgeous right now. But I'm sorry.
I have one question for Eva.
Yes, Ross.
Well, when you got done splitting whiskers, did you use 1 square?
No, I used 4.
Oh, wasteful, and they're hoarding paper now. 1 square.
But did you?
No, it gets too wet.
We get a little personal there, aren't we?
I don't want to have pee on my fingers.
Oh my God!
Well, if you're doing it right, it's nowhere near your fingers. Did you flash?
Well, don't your whiskers just absorb it though?
Does your mustache absorb the beer?
Yep. You need a weed eater to shave.
Oh my Lord!
That's what I said all the time. It's Russ. He's the instigator.
I have always been the quiet one.
Oh, you know what they say about the quiet ones.
You've never been the quiet one.
Mimi Lord says, I did 10 years in the Air Force and was pincushion for most stuff they required. Water tasted better out of the garden hose and was colder. And Herb Pepper says, blow dryer, Eva.
Herb, I wish I had a Japanese toilet.
You need to get your ass in here.
The blow dryer is on the Japanese toilet.
Chris Nealon says, I'm so glad I have your pods on. My wife shouldn't hear this. Yeah, if you want to learn something, get on my show. If you want to make me, get on this one.
Hey. What is it? It sounds funny.
There you go.
What are you trying to say, John? Do you want to talk?
I think he's calling me out on my last comment.
I just heard what Charles said, that's all.
I love you. I'm just saying if you're paying attention.
Well, the same ones that are on Charles' show are on this show, and what's the difference? Oh, family friendly.
Yeah.
Where is the family friendly? I wonder.
We could say shit and vagina on this show and not be lectured for it.
Well,
yeah.
Well, when he gets big, y'all can't do that.
Well, he won't get big because of us.
John?
Well, I will tell you that people come listen to it. Didn't you see the after people come? You had 56 viewers on one of the shows.
Well, that was me calling us out, not John. I'm not saying he'll never be big. I didn't mean it that way, and I think he knows that.
I think that there would be more people here if they knew how much fun we have, that we actually say words that's not supposed to be there, except if you're a scroller and want to learn something, which is
But you're out of
quite
luck.
good. Don't hesitate to ask any questions, but you guys already know that. But
Yeah, we've always been that way, folks. Don't hold back on your questions. We are capable of speaking on topic. It's just rare.
they are
Wait.
good scrollers to
Correct.
answer your question here.
Wait,
But
wait.
Mike
It's a
want to know
question
what
about
blade you're
scrolling.
using. John,
I'm-
what blade are you using?
I'm using a number 2 tornado spiral, an Eberol tornado.
Tornado?
Tornado.
Oh, that's some of the ones you've had for a long time?
No, I got these ones at Lee Valley.
Is that
Oh,
Canadian
okay.
something or other?
Let me find a pack here for you.
No,
Lee Valley
Lee
is
Valley
a
comes to all the woodworking shows.
Yeah, Lee Valley is a woodworking supplier. For folks that don't know that, LeeValley.com, I think.
Mhm.
Yes.
I've never heard of that. There's also one out there called Shark Tooth. I don't know anything about. And
And there you see, guys, we answer questions.
yay!
Hartville Tool is another good choice for woodworking supplies, and
What's
their
the name of
prices
them?
are Hartville Tool.
I've never heard of them.
Yeah, they're out of Ohio. They have
Mm.
good sale prices regularly.
They
And
don't
God
come to
love
none
them.
of the shows. That's why I never seen them, I guess.
Yeah, God
Yeah.
love them. But Lee Knighton's the only one I've ever heard talk about PS wood machines.
HartvilleTool.com?
I believe so.
Okay.
Lee Knighton talks about PS wood machines, and I got some patterns over there. You want to see my cards?
Come on now, you might be watching this show.
Well, kiss my ass, Lee.
Hey,
Oh,
We
you
don't-
wish.
we don't talk down about other scrollers on our shows, man,
Well, he's
There
not
you
a
go.
stroller,
There
so
you
yeah.
go.
because they started the same place we did too, right, Charles?
Well, it's not because he's a bad stroller. It's because he's
No,
a
I know,
creepy
I
weird
know.
ass. But you're right.
Still.
I should be nice, so we love you, Lee. You believe that, right? I'm an asshole. God almighty.
Yeah,
Why do
you
you
are.
let me
Give him
on
some
here?
duct tape, John.
I suck ass.
You want me to put him in timeout? I ain't got a wrench. Dang it!
Oh, so hey,
You're,
I
you're
can't even
right, though.
type anything.
Okay, all jokes aside, John was right to call me out, even if he was kidding. But yeah, I shouldn't be talking smack about people
So-
for us clarity.
Russ,
Ah.
did you see my picture I put up yesterday on my What If I Could page about that? Remember, I started scrolling that. I had a customer ask me about the shield, and I said I'm gonna do it all fancy for her and stuff. And you're like, oh, I don't know. You should ask her first, right? So I sent her pictures of what it would look like simple and then fancy. Like I gave her the prices, and she's like, "Oh yeah, fancy it up for me." And where's my other picture at? Yeah, do you remember that one?
Yep.
So I fancied
Yep.
it up, right? Yeah, and
Yep.
she's like, "Yeah, go ahead and do it." Yeah, I keep changing
That
it.
was pretty cool.
Is it delivered already also?
No, it's not done yet.
Okay.
It's not done yet.
There's something
Relax.
for Billy to read there. It was a long sentence.
Hey, Billy, you might be interested in this. One of the finalists in the selection process to get the U.S. Space Command is San Antonio.
It's what?
San Antonio for the
Oh, okay.
U.S. Space Command is one of
Yeah.
the finalist selection process.
Well, there won't be none of that when Biden gets in there.
Yeah, you
Ground
can't spell
control
space.
to Major Tom.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Y'all get used to President Harris.
Ground control to Major Tom. Oh, sorry. Got
Poor
carried away.
Biden probably has no clue. He's only a placeholder.
Yeah, for
Commencing
Harris.
countdown engines on.
Yay, yeah.
Mr. Bowie. Didn't you see the long question
Here
or
am I
the things
floating
there the
in
monkey
tin
posted?
can.
High above the world.
Never heard of that song.
And
And there's nothing
coming
I
home
can
to
do.
you.
Good God, we got the same song. with 30 different-
Randy, hello there, Randy.
We
I
got
haven't
the-
seen you before tonight.
We got the same song being sung in 3 different verses by 4 different people. Hello, Randy 13. He says, Shark Tooth is sold by Scroller Ltd. Good quality blade, but still prefer Flying Dutchman. Amen.
We don't
Flying
go
Dutchman,
Flying
amen.
Dutchman on my Flying Dutchman.
Flying Dutch.
Guys, you
And
read
hi,
better
Randy.
English than what I do.
I'm American, but that's not a dig on you. So it is you
It's
have to
still
learn.
English.
Okay, well,
Chris Nealon says, "What the hell are you guys smoking?"
Americanese is not English.
well,
No,
redneck.
Well, I hope it all passes quickly, Jonathan.
It's American. It ain't English.
I'm smoking Marlboro Reds, by God.
Well, you wouldn't speak American if you weren't for the Englishman, so that's
Uh-huh.
that.
You got that?
I think
I am slurping my mango Snapple.
Did you
I'm-
actually know that you have some Swedish ancestors over there that actually named their towns after Swedish towns even, and they actually talk Swedish there still?
Yeah.
Is
I
that
have the little town that I'm in, or next door to, is Nederland, and that's the Netherlands. And
Yeah.
I talked to some people from the Netherlands, and they said that's exactly how we pronounce it, Nederland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Nealon, I'm smoking Marlboro Reds, and Jameson, I'm not sure what you mean by Gerald. Did you figure out the 3 seashells?
That's from Demolition Man.
3 seashells.
Well, I
Demolition
guess I
Man
believe
was-
that.
You
Sandra Bullock.
haven't seen Demolition Man with Wesley
I didn't.
Snipes
If
and
I did, it's been many, many years, and I'm old now.
and
Sylvester Stallone and Sandra
Sylvester
Bullock.
Sylvester Stallone, I didn't see that.
And Sandra
Oh, I
Bullock.
thought it was Schwarzenegger.
yeah, and Sandra Bullock.
How you doing, I'm Sylvester Stallone.
I'm not smoking at
And
all.
I don't smoke
Me neither.
anything, Chris.
Don't
because
drink,
my
don't smoke.
asthma would
What do you do?
really be messed up.
We have to ask Russ if I actually get Sylvester Stallone remotely decently. Oh, I don't know how you doing. Am I doing all right, Russ?
I've watched that
That's not
movie
bad.
8 or 9 times
Thank you.
at least, and I still haven't figured out the 3 seashells.
I think I need to go watch it if I can find it. There's I sometimes I don't like this streaming stuff because I asked for the streaming guys here to put on the fried green tomatoes because I find that's a very funny movie.
Yeah, I've
We
seen that.
go off the rails and we scroll. We don't play movies.
Yeah, well, now we talk about movies all of a sudden.
Yeah, okay.
Chris said
Nealon says-
okay, but it sounded like, for a while, it sounded like a teaching song musical.
Dave's not
Yeah.
here, man.
I
I'm
hope
sorry
the
they
speak-
weren't keeping in time with me,
I
Chris.
hope the speaker reaches.
Hey, Ralph, there's
Yeah.
Fifi.
That was up in smoke.
He's not here. Oh wow, man! You scratched.
Hey, what is that, man?
You just scratched my record, man. I
Looks-
just
Man, that
bought
just
it.
sounded so much like Chong.
Looks
I
like
sound-
shit.
Hey,
I was waiting for that one.
hey, Ron. Hey, Russ. Do
Touch
I,
it, touch it. Yeah, touch it, man.
Russ, do I sound like John?
Feels
I
like
didn't
shit.
hear you. I was
You
listening
scratched
to
my
Teaching
record,
Song.
man. I just
Taste it.
bought it.
Taste it. Yeah.
Oh
taste
my
it, man.
God, guys,
Aren't you glad
collect
we didn't step
yourself.
in
You're
it?
talking in each other's mouths, all of you at the same time.
They say shit, man. It's a good thing we didn't step in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a funny show. That was a good one.
I love Cheech and Chong.
I did too. And I loved them, especially when they're in the car low riding. Boy, that was funnier than crap. Especially when he pushed up the periscope to see where he's going.
Yeah.
I remember. I
laughed.
remember. I was actually listening to an actual record once of Cheech and Chong, and
Oh, yeah.
I was by myself. And when he did that little part, and he said, "Excuse me, what am I saying? Excuse me for? Nobody's here." Hope the speaker reaches, but I cracked up by myself on there.
Mm.
I'll be 90 years old. And, well, I'll probably be dead by then, but parts will always be
Dave
funny.
ain't here.
He's not here, man.
Yeah, long before the Cheech and Chong movies, they had the albums out, and
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
me and my cousins listened to all of them.
Sister Mary Elephant.
Class.
Yeah. Shut up!
That's the ball, Jones. That's the ball. I can touch it with my nose.
And now for some real scrolling. Thank you, Randy Bosheen, for at least trying to keep us on topic and for your information.
Now I've got a question.
Yes.
I am looking at this show.
Why?
I don't know. I
Go ahead.
but I have the chat,
Yeah.
and I can read the questions and
That's
the
a good boy.
statements, but I can't type anything there.
No, because
No, I
Yeah.
can't either. Not in StreamYard.
Oh, I
Yeah,
got to
no.
go to YouTube to type.
yeah,
Never
you can
mind.
open up a YouTube.
I don't know why. I must have
Why?
been.
Why is that? I've noticed that on your
You know
live
what,
streams. I can't
Russ?
type.
You have to
Do
go
you
to
know
YouTube
what it
to do it.
is? You had a blonde moment.
Now, John, is that unique to your live stream or is StreamYard
That's it.
changed?
No,
It's
the
always
same-
been that way. I just forgot.
It's the same when I'm on yours that I can't comment on Yard Stream. I got to go on to YouTube or
You have to,
Facebook.
yeah, you have to do it
Yep.
from YouTube.
Now, on your
Correct.
own show, you can type.
On my own show, I can type. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the difference. Is I'm
And-
not the one running the show. I should be. I'm
Two
just kidding.
two chair forces. Jameson, 2. Me and Mimi both.
Brandy's asking you,
So now I
Billy.
have
You're
a
from
twin,
SD.
chair
Look a little
enforcement, and an
familiar.
Army brat.
See, Jameson's been paying attention. I'm an Army Barrett from Okinawa. There you go.
Yeah.
Wire.
All that you can be
And SD meaning South Dakota.
in the army.
Randy Bosheen says, question for Billy. You from
Yeah, we have
South
been asked
Dakota?
twice
Look a little
already.
familiar.
I already read that question. What is
She
wrong
read
with
it.
you guys?
I was too
He's
busy
try-
trying to
he's-
be funny.
He's trying to answer it. You interrupted him.
So sorry.
Go ahead,
I
Billy.
just want to. I just want to make sure that SD stands for South Dakota.
I'm pretty
What
sure that's what it means.
What else
What-
would SD?
Well,
are
it
you
would be
from South-
SB if it was the other thing.
You could just answer if you're from South Dakota. That would minimize.
If okay, let me do it this way then. Thanks, Charles.
You're welcome.
If you are referring to South Dakota, I did spend a few years up there on Grandpa's ranch, just outside of Wagner and Lake Andu.
Hoosier Mike says, just showed Lou Holes has the virus. I should know who Lou Holes is, but I don't.
Here's a famous college football coach.
Oh. Hopefully he does all right.
And I think he did a little bit of the pro time, but he was more in college.
I heard Lou Rawls, and I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure.
Lou Rawls, that
Uh,
man had a
Lou-
smooth thing.
Lou
going.
Holes, was he Penn State?
No. He did a couple of teams about
Yeah, I'm trying to
crap.
remember.
I'm trying to remember who it was.
Me too.
I don't think it was Arkansas. Was it Arkansas? He did
No.
time at. He did time at and he was very good.
Google is my friend.
Just out of
you have to look it
curiosity,
up.
why is it called Arkansas when Kansas is called Kansas?
Nobody can answer that question.
Because none of us know how to talk. It's Arkansas. Just saying.
Like, shouldn't it be
Oh, Notre Dame.
Arkansas?
Notre Dame. Okay.
Notre Dame.
No,
And thank
that's not what I did.
Unless you're from France, the actual Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
We do have to give credit where credit is due. Randy is one of the few people that asks mature questions and keeps things mature, but we always go off the rails. Shame on us, mainly me.
Stop filling your head full of nonsense.
It is not nonsense.
Yeah, sucking up, get him to buy another pattern. I know what you're doing.
I like Randy, but I've made mistakes in the past, and I want to fix it because I'm not sucking up. He's just a good feather, and you want to keep your friends close. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
Randy says, I have relatives in armor now in Wagner, delivered
Yeah.
freight to Wagner.
Now,
Uh,
my dad and I look a lot alike, except he doesn't have a beard, had for a long time, and he actually still has hair.
What happened to you?
My mom and dad owned a bar in Wagner.
Now, Billy, you know your friends got your back when Russ says what happened to you, but go ahead, back to your story.
I got his back, by God.
Oh, so mom and dad owned a bar in Wagner back in the 90s, 80s and 90s.
See, Randy and Billy might know each other.
You know, he may know my dad.
Oh, I look a little bit like my dad, except the beard. Jameson says, yes, and Dutch, German, and French Cajuns here. My last name is German. My last name actually derives from Von Doring. Von Doring was some kind of royalty. The Von thing added to it.
And
I feel sorry for all the Vietnamese. You know how many Vietnamese people's last name is Nguyen? Nguyen?
oh, yeah,
Mhm.
bunches.
A bunch of them, yeah.
I used to, and I'm not making fun of him because he was a good guy, but I had a Vietnamese friend in high school. His name was He. Another one named Sue. Yeah, I know that makes you think of the Johnny Cash song, but yeah.
We had a guy who worked with us. His name was Neon. That's what we all called him.
That's actually kind of a cool name.
It wasn't spelt that way, but that's how it sounded when he pronounced it. He said,
Russ?
just call me Neon.
Russ, I'll let you read Who's Your Mike.
Mike said he's hung.
Yeah.
Well, leave it to Billy to hold back.
There was a guy that used to go to the YMCA back when I was a member there, and I never met him, but my other friend told me he was friends with him, and his name was One Hung Low. I'm not joking.
Well, I've heard the joke.
That
is
is
why I
his.
thought you
That
were
was his
joking.
name. And I looked at that boy when he told me that, and I busted out laughing. He said, "I know it's funny, but that's what he said."
Did you ever see the news blooper where somebody created a list of the pilots that were lost in one of those Asian planes, and somebody trolled them, and they gave a list of names. One of them was Sum Ting Wong or Wee Tu Lo.
I think no.
And Jameson says, Billy, did you ever have had MREs, which is meals ready to eat, in the military? If so, do you remember the little square tissue napkin TP?
Yeah.
One
there
square.
You go. That's your one square, baby.
No. No, Jameson.
Russ feels vindicated.
I was in long enough ago that we didn't have MREs yet. We still had C rations.
Oh,
we had good food.
C rations. The Army green with black text on it.
Yeah, I actually liked most of the C rations.
Yeah, the way I
they're
see
not
it,
bad.
I mean, people like to joke about them, but if you're out in the field, it's like I've been so broke I've spread butter on tortillas to eat. So when you get a chance to eat, if you need it, it's luxury.
Yeah. In fact, Jameson, I still carry a P-38 on my key ring that I've had for, since 1973.
And Jameson says, John broke a blade, drink, John.
And it still opens can just like anybody's business.
Well, yeah, because you never know when you're going to need one.
Dang right.
Did you break a blade, John? Because Jameson pointed it out. Just saying.
A long time ago.
Okay, well, slow reaction.
Well, I took a drink anyway.
Jameson said, can you imagine if we were all drinking alcohol here, Russ, how much worse it would get? Woo. By the way, did I miss when Eva left, or is she just not, if she's letting us sink ourselves?
She's letting you talk.
You guys talk so much tonight, so I decided to let you have a go at it. Apparently you have words that need to come out, so it's okay.
Thank you, Eva.
You're
And
welcome.
Jameson says Russ is usually at Wally World. Sorry, Eva. Is there anything you'd like to say? Oh,
I'm
bad.
fine at the moment.
okay.
And everybody says I can't be quiet. Ha ha.
Okay, I said corrected. You got me on that one.
You're standing.
And now, see, Jameson has responded to things that happened 30 minutes ago. Now he's saying or San Diego for SD. Jameson,
I'm glad you
Sandy.
clarified
Yeah, but it
that.
wasn't
Sandy.
Jameson that asked me the question.
you sure?
Yeah.
No, it was
Yeah.
Randy.
It was
Man,
Randy.
Yeah, but it's like there was a severe lag, almost worse than Larry's.
I was trying to figure out how he got from San Diego, and it was the last really thing he said was I was usually at Wally World.
And
But-
Russ
Or
knows
San
I usually
Diego.
don't have a clue what people are commenting about.
But my mother did used to live in San Diego, and I visited her there once when I was 12.
That's when he saw you.
I don't look anything like I did when I was 12.
I do, but my hair was darker.
I had hair.
Well, I did too. Matter of fact, that's about the age I was when I started losing it.
Wow.
I'm actually not losing a whole lot of hair. I just shave it all the time because it looks like I'm on crack when I grow it out.
My cousin, when he graduated high school, he had almost all his hair was gone.
Good
It
Lord.
just started falling out.
Have you ever seen Kenny Chesney without a hat on? He looks
Yeah.
No.
That dude got like an old man haircut, or
Yeah.
balding. He's severely bald on the top.
Oh yeah.
It's a switch. I mean, you just ain't ready.
That's why he keeps that hat on.
Yeah, sure. Randy Bosheen says, "I'm drinking alcohol. I drink whether you break a blade or not." Just saying. That's my boy right there. I'll drink. God. But can you imagine all of us drinking? How much worse
No.
we'd be, or better, depending on how you look at it. Who's your mic says, if everybody got their clothes on, clap your hands.
Oh, I love you, man. I love you, man.
You're not getting my Bud Light.
Evie, is there anything? I mean, Eva, is there anything you'd like to say? I have a stepdaughter named Evie. Is the way I say that.
Well, no, not at the moment. I don't have anything to fill up.
All right, back to you, Bob.
You're filling it up quite good.
I'm usually full of it.
Oh, he
I'll
likes to fill
testify
it.
to that.
Oh,
But-
for
Whoa, whoa,
I didn't mean it
whoa,
that
whoa.
way.
See, I just started talking about, yeah, I'm so big I can fill it right up all the way, and then Russ goes in. Oh yeah, I could. Never mind.
No, you started it. Go on now. Come on, go
Russ,
ahead.
what did you start to say?
Oh, I just said I'll testify to that when Charles said he's been known to be full of it.
He thought you meant you could testify to me being. He thought he had an opening when you said Charles. You can testify to Charles being big. Just saying.
Yeah, exactly.
I just said when you're being full of it. Now let's don't take that any further.
Hey, I like the angle John was going with. Just saying.
I kind of don't.
Russ, you left the SH off of that.
You want me to pull your hair there, Russ? Okay, I grossed myself out on that one. Sorry
Please
about that.
don't do that.
And Jameson says an enemy is closer. He clearly has a lag. He's responding to things that were done 4 hours ago. Okay, few minutes.
Slight exaggeration there.
Eva, is there anything you'd like to say?
Oh my God. Were you worried now that I'm sad that I can't talk?
Yes, ma'am. And all right, back to you, Bob, with the weather.
He's just trying to keep the pressure. He's trying to keep you from blowing your pressure switch and just going off at the last minute.
I'm trying to spread the love, baby. Got to get everybody a chance to talk. Oh, Billy, what's the weather?
Dark.
Yes.
It's pinch dark over here too.
Dark
Partly.
and no rain.
Partly starry.
It's pitch dark.
Partly starry. Stars is always there. You just can't always see them. John's rubbing his lens. I'm stating the obvious for anybody who's not actually watching.
Are you sure
John,
the
if you're not
stars?
careful, that's going to go off.
Are you sure the stars are always there?
As far as I know, unless they shoot away, but there ain't stars. If they shoot away, they're meteorites.
Shooting away.
That's what I just said.
Stars don't shoot. Those meteorites.
I just said that.
Now
so
I
ready
have
to
something
talk
to
smack.
say.
Oh, Charles, be
Oh,
quiet.
no.
She's got something to say.
Do a dee 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 dum dee dee doo.
There she was. All right.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time
And not
to
yet.
go.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Here you go, girl. Where?
Herb said, talk
I
to
hate to
me.
leave you, I really must say, but good night, sweetheart, good night.
The only reason I
Oh
know that
my
song is
God.
that's how the karaoke guy used to end the. And Russ is over there acting like a howling dog. Kiss my
Alan
ass.
Wolf, man.
But then, do a dee 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 dum dee dee do.
No.
Ba-ba-ba-na-na.
When you go off the rails, might as well just jump all the way off.
Yep.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Well, get your ass in here, son.
What ass?
Well, if you ask his wife, she'll tell you. What an ass.
It's real nice honey there, because every time she passes
Oh,
him, she says, "What an
Herbie.
ass."
That was
Herbie,
funny when he said that.
baby.
Yeah. Herb's funny every now and then.
I called her baby. Called her baby.
Herbie baby.
Who's your Mike says, not to change the subject, but I was thinking, why not shoot a guy with a tranquilizer gun instead of a real gun?
It depends on how fast the tranquilizer acts.
Well, if you watch most westerns,
Not
it's he
fast
needed
enough.
killing.
Not fast enough is right.
And Jameson says, I forgot y'all had gourmet dishes, and I guess he's referring to the MRE talk. Yeah, he's definitely delayed there.
He's referring to my sea rations, I think.
That's what I was
Well, he might
referring
have
to.
been referring to my good meals in the Navy.
When I was in Nam, we ate bugs. For the record, I was in
when
North
I was
Vietnam.
in Nam, we ate mosquitoes.
My dad was in Vietnam, but I was not.
I got to my ship just after it got back from Vietnam. That's how close I was to going.
You know, Rush used to try to meet the women. He'd walk up to him saying, I was a seaman in the cervix.
The seaman in the
orders
servant.
to Vietnam while I was in tech school.
You what, Billy?
I had orders to Nam while I was in tech school. I was supposed to be going to Vietnam out of tech school.
Yeah.
And 2 weeks later, Nixon said, nope, we're coming home. So I followed the wing.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the same wing I was going to be going to, but they were in Nam, and I followed the wing to Seymour Johnson.
Your Mike says, but some people are unarmed, but but they make prosthetics, so they're good.
They got back from Nam 2 months before I got there.
All right. Yeah. Jameson says, sorry, Russ, I forgot you were here, Squid. And Hoosier Mike says, I was in Cameron Bay. I assume that's how you say it. I was in the toilet. Sorry, that's all I can think of.
I don't know how Jameson could forget that I was here.
Squid is a reference to the Navy.
Yeah, how is that possible to forget that you're here?
I don't know, because Eva says I stirred everything up.
But you're the instigator.
Herbie says I'll be in there about 15 minutes if y'all are still alive. By God, what the best of us will be left.
I don't anticipate dying by then.
Well, we're about to fight to the death, see. So we're going to talk.
I'm hoping I don't.
Anyway, about Greta Thunberg and vaccines. Engine Monkey, is the panel when y'all the panel when y'all read the comments?
Yes, Mike. Welcome home, my brother, and thank you.
Yes,
thank you, sir, very much. Who's your Mike? In the Philippines for 15 months. What branch were you in, Mike? You probably told me before, but
I never understood why America went into Vietnam.
Because America's a bully and they gotta get into everything.
No.
I don't know the whole story. But the only thing that bothers me is they were sent there by their commander-in-chief, yet they were treated like crap when they got back.
Yeah, that part sucked.
Yeah.
Blame it on the hippies.
Because over here, nobody liked it whatsoever. They even protested over here about it.
Well, they protested here too.
Well, the people
Yeah,
spitting in
they-
Mike
soldiers'
was Air
faces
Force,
is
he
it's
said.
what the people
worldwide
one
they
for you, Billy.
protested.
the people
Oh,
spitting in
that's
the
3 of us
Vietnam.
that were Chair Force now, Jameson.
The people.
But what was it for?
I think my wing might have been in Cameron as well, Mike.
The people
don't
spitting in the
remember.
faces of those soldiers coming home is the equivalent of Antifa right now.
But America didn't
Yeah.
even win that war, as far as I can
Oh,
understand it.
It wasn't a war. It was just a conflict.
It was a police action, depending on who you ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a conflict. It wasn't a war.
The war.
Hoosier Mac is another chair
Well,
force
if
says.
you go shoot people in another country, you're at war. You don't call
Yeah.
that a conflict.
They called it a
Women-
conflict. It
It was
never
a
was
conflict.
called a
It was
war.
never classified a war.
Nope. So to this point,
But
we
how
still
how
haven't
can you
lost the war.
have? Well, let me skip it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Probably best.
Yeah, probably.
It don't
I can
bother
read
me one
about
way or
it
the other.
sometimes if I want to find out properly.
It's pretty
just-
much where the saying is "choose your battles before you win the war" comes into effect.
That's what bothers me though, is when people punish the soldiers, Marines, blah blah blah, for what the commander in chief sent them to do. They do it for their country.
Oh,
Yeah,
Larry,
I
I
was
didn't see
standing.
it until now.
I was standing at the airport in Albuquerque in uniform and was spat on and called baby killer. I thought that was
Yeah.
just,
I'd lose
Yeah.
my. I mean, y'all see me as funny and jokey and this and that, but I would beat some ass if I see somebody disrespecting a veteran. Just saying. Hoosier Mike says I was, or even active duty. Hoosier Mike says I was instrument repairman on the C-130. That's a big old plane.
oh, it ain't that big.
I just hate it when people disrespect veterans. That just pisses me off beyond belief. And America. I don't even see Larry on there, Eva.
Yeah, Jameson worked on Hercs too in the Marine Corps.
I saw them in the air all the time.
I mean, the people spitting on the veterans is equivalent to Antifa spitting on the cops. It just pisses me off. And I know that's apples and oranges, but majority of cops are good people, and people spitting on them and calling them names and yelling in their faces. God, I couldn't be one because I have a serious temper when I'm disrespect.
It's not the soldiers' fault they get to be put in anywhere war or anywhere.
Exactly.
It's not the soldiers' fault. It's the way they treat your soldiers over there. It's or anywhere. By the way, when they get home and they have been subjected to so much, frankly, shit that it's unbelievable how bad you treat them.
Yeah, stuff some of us can only imagine.
I was also
I can't
avionics,
even.
Mike. Different
I
aircraft.
can't even imagine. That's the thing.
And I wasn't
Yeah.
instruments. I was weapons control.
I
So
mean,
you had the same kind of a lean as me there, Billy.
You know what?
What's
those
that?
of y'all, those of
I
y'all
was
that have
a.
known,
Go ahead, Charles.
it's kind of off topic. I'm saying those of y'all that have known me for years know the only way to piss me off is disrespect. Hello, Carrie.
That's Russ's wife, isn't it? Or was Carrie there all of a sudden?
I thought it was Carrie. Maybe it was Russ's wife.
So, what were you going to ask me, Russ?
I think his wife is in there. He might be muted. Only John knows.
Yeah, he's talking to Teresa.
Okay, so it wasn't Carrie. Back to you, Eva. Or Billy, whoever was talking.
Didn't they test a lot of drugs on your soldiers when they did in Vietnam?
There was one big controversy. I don't remember what it was. Was it LSD? No, what was
Yep.
it?
LSD.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that, and I'm actually involved in this, but I don't know to what degree, and I don't know if it'll ever be solved. But and I know I do a lot of jokes, but I'm being dead serious here. Between my vitiligo, the panic disorder, bad eyes, bad ears, they think it might have something to do with my dad's exposure to Agent Orange in Vietnam.
I'd be happy that I could buy
It's
it.
possible.
And anxiety and panic crap runs rampant in my family. So Vietnam's the reason, could be the reason I'm mental, or I'm just a very unique individual.
Well, that much is true.
Hey, Billy.
Is Russ back yet?
He's muted though.
Oh, I thought I heard him.
There he is.
Yeah, I was back, and then she started talking again, so I had to
I can
listen to what they had to say.
I can talk all I want to say.
Here we freaking
You
go.
tell him, Teresa.
Well, they're all laughing at me and on your side. That's always the case.
Knock you upside the head with that hot dog.
Well, I'm
Hot
telling you what,
dog!
don't get your popcorn because I'm fixing to have
Hot
hot dog.
We don't have any video proof. John's the only one
But
that
we
can see him
love
getting his ass.
Teresa, don't we?
John's the only one that can see him getting his ass whooped.
Making it awful hard right now. Thanks for
Hi,
putting me
hi,
up big
Teresa.
screen there, John.
Hi, Teresa. Beat his ass.
Everybody said hi and beat my ass and everything else.
Hot dog.
Yeah, I did work for her, so she has to give me a break.
Who's your
So
mic says
you
I
were-
watched.
you were
Okay,
trying to
Billy,
ask me a question.
can I answer your question again?
Yeah, go ahead and
Yep.
ask me my question again.
I was in ops electronics in the Navy. I was a radar systems repair guy. I was an electronic technician.
Then that radar
Yeah.
out there.
I was too, but mine was aircraft,
Oh, boy.
airframe specific, F4E model.
I'm just laughing
Yeah.
because Russ's mute button is probably worn down so damn much.
My left mouse button is as quick on the draw, man.
It's concave. Who's your mic says I watched a lot of past videos on the war and it all pointed to LBJ's ego. Jameson says I worked on KC-130s from Vietnam era birds. By God, thank all of you for your service. I'm the son of a Vietnam veteran, Special Forces Green Beret, but he's been retired since 1984. 23 years, 7 months, and a day. That's how long he was in. Just saying. You bet your ass I'm proud, and I'll whoop somebody's ass. They disrespect my soldiers. Back to you boys and girls. Well, awkward silence. What do you want to talk about?
Well, there's my sister, why? Did you miss me, Russ? He's muted.
What?
I can't be an attention whore if he's muted.
Are you an attention whore?
Yes.
Did he say sister?
Just my sister
Did whatever
wife.
it is say sister wife?
Yes, his sister wife. Weren't you listening?
That's just as bad as your daddy uncle.
I am my own grandpa.
Yeah, that too.
No, there's a story behind the sister wife thing, and it's one of the first times I got Russ to laugh so hard he was choking. That's where the whole Penelope Rabbit thing came from. And if you start any rumors you want, I refuse to confirm or deny. Jameson says, Russ, that I have not comment military stuff to you. I'm always in the view and the proud crowd. Booyah!
Oh.
Hoorah!
Oh well.
Welcome back, Russ. How you doing?
Hello, Herb.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi,
damn.
Yeah.
Herbie!
Now y'all got proof it's my voice.
Herbie.
Randy Bouchine. Randy Bouchine says, I like detailed pattern of a fully armed A-10 nephew is mechanic instructor now, served 4 tours in the Middle East. Thank you for your service, sir. Or thank him for his service. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Coach Mike says he got a lot of our kids killed. Amen, sir.
Mhm.
Hey, Herb, how's it going?
Oh, I'm all right.
How the hell are you, Hoosier?
Oh, we
Herb.
miss
Damn, I can't get everybody's
you.
name right.
But that 15 minutes went by awful fast.
Randy, I'm sure. I'm sure that Charles would be more than happy to draw you up a
diagram?
detailed pattern of an A10
Is an A10
for
a
you
warthog?
to scroll saw if the money's right.
I'm
If
pretty sure
A10
you'd have to do a boat first for somebody else.
Big ass Navy ship, if you ask David Portal Woodworks, is A10 a warthog?
Yes, the A10 is a warthog.
I love watching those
WS.
videos.
Warthog.
Warthog, it's the name of a
Yeah, a badass airplane is what it is.
son of a ding ding. You go. Bah, 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 bah. Sorry. That's
Close
I
to
like
sport.
helicopter.
No, it's not a helicopter.
I didn't
Well,
say
she likes-
that. I
she
said
said
I
she likes
like
helicopters.
helicopters.
Oh,
Yeah, we get Chinooks and Apaches flying over all the not Chinooks and Apaches flying over all the time. I'm right next to a military base, so if they get targeted, I'm toast.
Chinook and the Pakis. That sounded racist.
Hakuna Matata.
No, there's Charles. You need to do a Hercules C-130. Well, for $50 or more, I'll do you any better than you want, Mister.
For $500.
Yeah, because I got to raise $500 to get some wood.
I'll make it as detailed as you want.
Russ,
I'll
were
make
you
it
here?
lifelike size for
Russ, were you here
$500.
when? Were you here when I put John on the spot supposedly?
I was listening at that time.
Oh yeah. I wasn't legitimately asking because I can't pay anybody back. So there's that.
God, I hate the web seats in that Herc. Oh my God, they killed my back.
The Herc means Hercules. It's a type of plane as well. Eva, Hoosier Mike says I wrote on
Yeah,
them going to
I
Nam.
actually knew that.
Okay, sorry, I
Hercules,
didn't. I didn't mean to mansplain. I didn't know what you knew. What you didn't. Jameson says.
Yeah,
No,
but I heard of
C-130.
Hercules.
C-130
Isn't
are
that
middle.
the big plane that do the shipping of stuff? That you can have another plane inside or helicopters in
No,
and all that?
that's a C5 Galaxy.
That's what he's talking about. Jameson says C-130s are middle-sized cargo planes, and C-5s are the biggest cargo planes in the U.S. military. The one with the big old flap in the back. Hoosier Mike, powerful planes. By God, I love the military. By God.
Now the C-130s, the C-130 also, with the actual nomenclature AC-130, is the AC-130 gunship, aka Spectre, which is the successor of Puff the Magic Dragon from Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about. Oh, sorry.
It's it's a gunship, and it's got tons of firepower, and it's got a 105 howitzer. It's got a couple other rapid fire cannons as well as miniguns, and 20 or 30 millimeter Gatling guns. It's a badass airplane.
I don't know about y'all, man, but I get a huge lump in my throat, patriotism-wise, when I see a whole mess of helicopters going over, jets, or C-130s. I don't think I've ever seen a C-5 flying, but I've seen C-130s. But I get a big patriotic lump in my throat. It's just, there's no words for it.
Let me
I've seen Air Force Ones one time.
Oh, that's cool. Go ahead, Russ.
How do you feel about that, or did you see this, that the flyover, Troy Aikman and Joe Buck?
Oh, you disrespected?
Yeah. Did you see anything about that?
I didn't say anything about it, but I saw it.
Oh yeah, off camera.
Did you break a blade?
They thought they were.
Yeah, he did.
They thought they were off, but their microphones were on. That's how they got busted.
Hot microphones, and they got busted.
What'd they say?
Disrespecting them.
And saying it was a waste of taxpayer money and all kinds of other stuff that I thoroughly disagreed with.
Hey, freaking men.
And Troy Aikman was my quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, by God, but pissed me off when he said that kind of stuff.
Amen.
Well, I don't watch the.
I caught it on Facebook.
Put the ball.
I don't watch the non-relevant football league anymore. Anyway.
Antonov Jameson says Antonov 224 is the biggest cargo plane in the world that I know of.
Yes, he is correct.
Do you ever look at that giant
That's a
aircraft?
Russian airplane, by the way.
Do you ever sit there and look at some of this aircraft and think, my God, something that heavy being up in the air? Can you imagine when people
Well, yeah.
first
And
saw
if
that?
you want to see what the C5 looks like in the air, come down to San Antonio. They're in the air around here all the time, and they are so big. When you look up and they're going over, it looks like they're barely moving. You're amazed at how they don't just fall right out of the sky.
That's what I meant. I mean, you're looking at it like,
But
God,
they're actually getting on, a couple hundred miles an hour. But it looks like, because they're so big, it looks like they're going just creeping along.
And they sound cool because they're going.
Mike said he got to go on President Nixon's Air Force One. It was beautiful.
Awesome. Did you tell him I'm not a crook?
I
No,
saw
the
Obama.
closest I got to Air Force One was Trump's plane when he landed at the airport across the street from my house.
Hell yeah.
I
I
went
had a
through.
hard time view of that one.
I
I
walked
wasn't
through
in Air Force
JF.
One, but I wasn't in Air Force One, but I was in National Guard 20. Just kidding. I'm just trying to be funny. Go ahead.
I walked through Kennedy's Air Force One. It's in the hangar in at the Air Force Museum in Wright Pat.
I wish I could travel. Damn it.
How long did they keep those planes in service?
Until they were obsolete and they made something better. Pretty much. And I don't know, have an exact number, but that's the reasoning for how long.
I was just curious because they're all decked out with all the electronics and all that stuff, and
Yep.
and the niceness of them.
Even
I
the
didn't
cars
know
they drive.
they just keep them going for a few years and then they get a new one. I didn't know
It
how long.
depends on. It depends on how many hours are on the airframe. They're
Yeah.
only certified for so long.
Okay. I had a buddy of mine that I worked with. He was in the Army, and he was part of 82nd Airborne. I think it was 82nd. And I asked him, "What was your trade? What did you do?" He said he was a helicopter mechanic. I said, "Really?" And I said, "You could have took that after you got out of service." And he said he started going to school for it. He just got burned out on it. Never went to it. Never did anything with it. Came to the post office like me. And I said, "What did you do with helicopters? What was your field?" He said, "Just the rotors." And I said, "I'll be damned. That's all you had to work on with just the rotors?"
Wow.
Yep, that was it. They had different specialties. He didn't know any of the other parts of the craft. He just had to work on the rotors. That was it. And I said,
remember
you'd think you would need somebody with more knowledge, of the whole machine. But it wasn't his job.
I remember my father telling me about the stories about when he was over in Egypt and Cairo and stuff, and that they would. He was a vehicle tech, and they would encounter like Americans broke down on the side of the road with a flat tire, right? And they pull up beside him and they're like, "Well, why don't you change your tire?" "Oh, that's not my spec trade." "Like, what are you doing?" "Oh, I'm engine." There's another guy I expect to do tire changes. He's like, "What?" And because as a Canadian electrical mechanical engineer, Canadian vehicle tech, they're trained to do everything and work on every vehicle. Whereas he was only trained to work on the engine, the motor, not to change tires.
I'm the
So he wasn't
supervisor
allowed-
of windshield washing.
Dang,
Yeah, like,
it's crazy.
They clean the windows. I get a lot of bird shit on it.
so I guess a spec trade in the American military is a tire changer, right?
Yeah. It's funny because in my division, the electronics division, we had particular crafts inside there. We had communications guys, excuse me, that worked on radios, communication radios.
Yeah,
And, we
that was
had
the comm
guys-
shop for us.
Yeah, we had guys that worked on TVs, just TVs. They didn't do anything else. The comm guys did nothing but communication. The radar guys did only radar systems. And the computer guys, which back in those days they were all tubes mostly, and they only worked on computers. Nobody crossed.
I think Herb and Eva both can't get a word in edgewise. That's why Herb's out in the chat. I don't even know if Herb's still with us.
Are you still here, Herb?
He's there, it's just quiet.
Can't get a word in edgewise.
Just
You
muted.
okay
Hey,
though,
Char.
Herb? Seriously, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
I
all
just want
right.
to make sure. Who's your mic? I'm just catching up on comments. Sorry, John. Who's your mic says I had to wear booties over my shoes, and he means little socky things, not butts.
Yeah, when he was on Air Force One.
Yeah, because, germs and dust and crap. Engine Monkey Jameson says, who's your mic? I took care of Air Force 2 in El Toro, California, by God. And that one isn't it, Monkey? Hi, Jameson, guys, was buffing the fuselage by hand bumpers. Mimi Lord says we have refuelers and AWACS, AWACS, at the base I work at now. And Jameson says the first C-130 I worked on when I got to the fleet was Fat Albert, Blue Angels Maintenance C-130.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And Jameson says, yes, who's your Mick?
Charles,
Yeah.
could you imagine joining the military, going to a spec construction engineer trade, and doing only spiral scroll saw work?
Hell yeah. I'm doing it for my country.
Yep, story. I'm only spiral blades. I can't touch flat blades.
I can't sell a damn thing, but I'll scroll the hell out of it. And Engine Monkey, Fort Hood is not far from you. He's right. Fort Hood is about 30 minutes from me. Fort Gates is right next to me, within 3 miles of me. And that's a subsidiary of Fort Hood.
Yeah, Fort Hood's in Killeen.
Yeah. And I'm in Gatesville.
Jolene,
And it's named after Fort Gates.
Jolene. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get the reference there.
Killeen and Jolene. They all,
Oh, okay.
No, I said Killeen.
All right. Well, I
Killeen.
pronounced it correctly. I'm sorry.
All right. Killeen. Yeah, I've been to. You talk about a lump in the throat when you see like military, things that are no longer being used. But there's like out, you go to a certain area in Fort Hood, they got all these tanks and helicopters and crap sitting on the ground. All it's just for like, I don't know how to word it maturely, but gets you excited, kind of like Evo in Salted Wood. Hoosier Mike says, yeah, that C5 Galaxy was huge coming down the runway.
Yeah.
And Jameson says he agrees with Russ, and God knows what that's about.
I have to remember because I don't know what I said.
That's what I'm talking about. Usually I can't remember what the hell we were talking about. I was doing good for a while. Go ahead, Billy.
That's right. Jameson, you mentioned Fat Albert. One of the things I like about the Blue Angel show is how they incorporate Fat Albert into the show. That's really pretty neat.
Like Imagine parking a C5 and then 9.5. My dad was airborne in the special forces, and he did a lot of night jumps. And he said they teach you when you think when you see, this has nothing to do with night jumps or fog, but if you see yourself going towards a tree, you put the backs of your hands in your armpits because that's your most vulnerable area. You cross your arms and put the back of your hands in your armpits.
I think I'd be crossing my legs too, though.
Well, that too, I think. That's
I know what the most vulnerable part of my body is.
Mine is my feelings. I can't see any other parts of my body except for my belly.
We got no feelings in the military.
And James says, I loaded an Antonov 2T4 at El Toro. By God, I love me some military.
If the military wanted you to have feelings, they'd have issued them to you.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, boy. You
But
so
when you got
skinny,
out-
you can hang glide on a Dorito, boy.
When you got out, you got to turn them back in, though.
Yes. Now, I have seen the military either bring people to God or away from him. I'm just saying.
No, Jesus is in jail.
What happened to that?
I don't know what happened to it, but I bet Russ stole it.
I don't know, Teresa.
If you're talking about frosting, he almost
Russ
did
can tell you
that.
that.
He was a little slow on that one.
I don't know
Do
what
we hear hot dog coming up?
I don't know what happened to that frosting, but I ain't about to say nothing because I would never do
Don't
that
bring
to
it
Russ.
up again. I'll come open up a can. You know what I mean? Or I'll pop a cap.
I'm always scared.
Speaking of that, she was just going through both bathrooms and the closets, and she was counting up how many rolls of toilet paper we got in this house.
They're down to one.
And well, she went to Wally World today, and she said there was no toilet paper on the shelves.
God, we're going through that again.
Yeah, they're starting to hoard again because things are going to hit the fan depending on who gets to be president, probably.
People don't understand.
But the toilet paper has disappeared off the shelves because she got what she could get. And she came in and she just now counted them. And she told me that we had 140 rolls of toilet paper.
Russ,
You will be good for a while then.
I told her, if we use just one square, that shit would last forever. I can't make her do it for nothing.
That right there would be
Oh, my
karma.
God.
We're down to one roll. Russ, you need to make a trip. Just saying.
Oh,
Man,
that stuff would last forever with one square, man. I'm telling you. And these are the
Speaking-
mega rolls too.
you might be thinking, Corona's in the lungs and stuff. So why is everybody buying up toilet paper? You know why? You go in Walmart and cough. Everybody shits themselves. That's why everybody's getting rid of toilet paper.
Well,
Speaking of toilet paper, my house was toilet papered last night,
Why?
and it
It's been cats.
just appraised at $895,000.
Is there a joke in there I'm missing?
Yes.
Okay, I don't get it.
I didn't get it
but
either.
okay,
Charles.
because toilet paper
like
costs
gold.
so
Okay.
much.
Yeah, toilet paper's like gold now, so that's why his appraisal went up. Okay, it only took me a little bit. Who's your mic says I got to ride down the runway in a T-33 to the Compass Road.
Yeah.
Okay, well, come on now. It took me a little bit. Shit. Afraid today. Well, you got them fried cats yet? Oh, don't say that. I am a cat person. Love you, Eva. Engine Monkey Jameson says, Billy, could you imagine a person 6 foot tall crawling through the wings of a C-130 the size of a doggy door? And I used to be a tank rat on the 130. Who's Mike says,
That's a
When I
tight
was-
squeeze.
when I was in Duluth, Minnesota, I did work on, I think it was an F-4 jet. And I don't think either one of them talked like this, but you know me. Back to you, Eva. Let's talk about cats.
I play video games with a guy that's been a Navy SEAL.
Very good. Very good.
Okay, what?
A Navy
You
SEAL.
play? What kind of games you play with a Navy SEAL?
Any kind she wants to.
A video game, or it's a space game. We're out in space and building stuff and shooting stuff and
Pretty
I
much
know
any
that.
video game.
Kind of hard to
Nicole,
fit them whiskers up there, isn't it?
why
Sure.
do I ever?
Holy shit, Herb spoke.
Are you sure it's a Navy SEAL, not an Air Force SEAL?
It's called Empyrean,
Oh,
the
haha.
Galactical Survival.
Whoever just tried that sounded like a gorilla. Just saying.
No,
I
he was
couldn't do
trying
that
to sound
bad.
like a seal.
I know he was trying to, but he sounded like a gorilla.
And then he sang dee dee doo dee dee dum.
And Eva got muted right there.
No, no.
You should have been. I don't know
I
the rest of the
don't-
words, so let's not sing.
People will leave the channel if you mute me.
You're right. I've been in the Wing 2 challenge, changing a fuel jubby or probe, says who's your
I'm a
man.
good mascot for John. That's the thing.
You're a good mascot
Yeah, that's my job. I'm just a mascot.
for you Americans. And she likes cheap skanks.
No, Shanks.
Yes, I'm just giving you hell, Eva. That's what we do when one of us
Yes,
makes a
I know you
mistake. We
do.
never let it down.
So, Ava,
Yeah.
what would your mascot name be? Would it be Whisk? Hers?
Oh God in heaven!
Do you see how I put do you see how I split that up there? Whisk
Don't let-
hers?
Or
Don't let her cat come by her. I'll tell you that. Don't let the cat come by her face.
I don't know if I want to even reply to that.
her mascot name could be Whisker Splitter.
Well,
I hate that. I
That's-
think that's a cool name. Just saying.
Mm.
The Lisker Buster.
I think you're splitting too much here right now.
That's pretty hairs, come on.
Split hairs there. Herb, we need your LOL. Something.
Well, nothing like splitting a few hairs.
We have a say over here in Sweden that you how would you say it in English? That
I
we're
know, just say it.
Cheap skanks.
oh,
It
Put
takes
it
a while.
into a Google
to get that.
translate.
You try to sniff mosquitoes and elephants. Kind of
No.
like.
What?
I'm lost.
Yeah, it sounded utterly weird in English. I
Okay,
totally
Joe.
agree.
Say it slower. We'll try to decipher. Seriously.
Nah, I can't. It's getting too weird. I can't do that.
Well, we got some big old mosquitoes in Texas, but I'm not
Does
sure
it-
about the elephant.
Is it? Were you trying to say it's like swatting mosquitoes with an elephant?
No, no.
That was a pretty good reach there, I think. Were you trying to say there's water in the well that's sour? Sorry, I was trying
What?
to be random. I
Are
was
the
trying to be
whales
random.
sour?
No, I was being stupid. I know that's a shock.
Yes, Mike, it is. Mike says it's kind of scary in there.
Yeah.
It is indeed.
I'm gonna get all you motherfuckers.
Holy cow! You son of a bitch!
What?
He dropped the F-bomb.
We're freaking
Oh
family
my
here.
god!
Family friendly, bitch.
You
Don't know why I
cockatoo!
don't get viewers, or I mean, sponsors. All right, we're from Mad Magazine. We want to be your fucking sponsor.
Oh, I
Sponsors will
loved
be,
Mad
Direct.
Magazine back in the days.
What were you saying, John?
My sponsor will be Durex.
Direct. Mine will be Duracell. Or Pontiac. We build excitement. No, Pontiac no longer exists.
Pontiac's gone now.
I know. I was just trying to be funny.
Sorry about
That's a
that,
shame,
but
though. I like Pontiacs.
Yes, sir.
y'all heard me loud and clear, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
If you fart,
Well, a while ago there was one held for a review because somebody said LBJ was a bastard, and then a couple more was for shit, and I threw that in there to see if that was going to get held for review, and it didn't.
Yeah. and
What's up with that?
When I first got in the chat, they were talking about vaginas.
But JJ's.
I didn't talk about vaginas.
You
This was
said
your
the part.
interpretation. You just took what you
no.
what you liked sounded best.
Somebody
That's what
said-
you did.
Somebody in the chat said
JJ, I love 'em.
Somebody in the chat said,
No.
but JJ, that means vagina here in the U.S. I went off
No,
of that,
because-
not off of you, twat.
because she said pussy, right?
I
Talking
didn't
about
say
cats.
pussy.
Yes,
I
you
said
did.
twat.
Yeah, twat. That's what it was, right?
Yeah, that's what I said.
You're never getting a sponsor, dude. And if you get one before I do, I'll be pissed. It's like, you kidding me, right? Someone hold back on my show. Shit.
But by the way, Charles, you could start a GoFundMe for your bucks.
We need to GoFundMe for my wood.
Yeah, I was wondering if I should start a GoFundMe to buy a house or something. Why not?
You buy my wood, and I'll scroll you a house.
Oh, come over and buy you a house.
It's guaranteed to have a whole lot of holes in it there, Eva.
And
In the house.
Bunch of little holes.
maybe a fretwork
Well,
house.
I don't want to have that many holes in my house. I want a couple of windows and a door. That would be okay.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
that's
they'll have a
holes.
lots of windows.
Lots
Whole
of them.
bunch of windows, all
I don't
kinds of
want
shapes.
too many windows because it's a pain in the arse to clean them.
No, you don't have to clean them.
Well, yeah. I want
That
to have
woman
a
down there to
naked
clean 'em.
guy with an apron cleaning my windows.
Oh, yeah.
And then when he doesn't do the work correctly, I can whip him a little bit.
Yeah, I can be convinced to clean your house butt naked if you buy me a load of wood there.
Charles, I think I'm pretty safe, but you're not coming here and cleaning my windows.
Well, only because I'm afraid to cross the street. You're lucky.
Yeah, it would be hard for you to kind of get on the plane and all of that.
Yeah, the whole travel thing. Yep.
I'm leaving on
On a
to the boat.
Oh no, when I'll be back again.
And preferably you should have a little French costume with a
A French
Why
He
maid.
can wear a
Apron
French
on.
maid costume with the back end open.
If you're trying to turn me on, it's working.
well that
So
can.
now she's
can
trying to
be,
dress
but,
you like a French maid. That's good.
But then
Hey,
then
we're
you,
getting
you
Charles's
need to-
likes.
You walk around and you need to have the sweeper and the little metal thing that you sweep things on, and you have to sweep the floor with it.
The
Could I
dustpan.
clean the bush with it too?
What did you say, Herb?
Now,
Or-
damn it,
or-
I can talk about playing shit still, so I'm just talking.
That
Well,
would be
I
that
could
would
be
be
bumping,
good.
but not that much.
But it would be or mandatory to scratch my back when I want to go sleep.
What if you have?
Oh,
If,
you
if,
got it,
Damn,
sister.
Jennifer.
well, if you have gas, I want combat pay.
Combat what?
Pay.
Hazardous duty pay.
Duty. You said duty.
Duty.
Duty, duty,
He
duty.
said duty.
He said duty.
What is duty then?
Boo boo.
Poop.
Are you pooping again?
No. If I would, y'all wouldn't be hearing from me. You'd be hearing me going, oh, shit.
Oh, Charles, you gotta be Mr. Poop from now on, or Mr. Turd, or what it's called in that
Mr.
cartoon.
Hanky, the Christmas poo.
You call me
Yeah.
Dr. Pecker.
I'm gonna start calling you Hanky,
Dr. Pecker is my porn name.
but you're Mr. Hanky now.
And Russ is Snapple.
Is what?
Snapple.
Oh, okay.
Unless
I
you
go-
prefer Rusty Poo.
No.
Did you think I was going to say Rusty Poo?
I'm gonna pop a cap.
I had two of them today, Russ.
That was a horrible
Did
impression.
you?
I'm going
There ain't no girls in that show, is there?
Now I'm on the gallon of Lipton.
Yeah, I finished that off. I'm back to my Snapple again.
Guys, should I do a late night live after John's done dreaming?
Yep.
No.
I might need something to do there.
So, Billy, how's your fishing doing, or fishes?
The fish are fine.
Now that you
So far.
secure them. I thought you should have done that before when you had a bird there.
I legit forgot Billy was here because we was talking so much.
The birds don't bother my fish.
Yeah, I was
Kitty,
looking at the
kitty.
fish.
It's in
Yeah, but the fish are deeper than he can reach down.
Yeah, but it kind of amazed me that the cats can reach them.
Well, apparently they swim.
Apparently, they must dive to get them also.
And cats
I'm
don't like
guessing-
it west, so they must be really hungry.
Yeah, well, with the things that I've got over the pond now, if a cat does dive down in there to to get at the fish, they're probably going to drown.
He ain't gonna get up very easily. I saw your message.
They're gonna get up the same way they come down on the side where there's maybe a little too big squeezy to get through, but you should
Here's a-
probably put some stones there or something so they can't get down there.
Here's a little bit of trivia. Hopefully it's true, so I don't sound like a dumbass. But when you look at a cat's whiskers, the width of their whiskers tells you the size space they can get through.
Yep.
Those like
That's why
when
you're,
Yeah,
that's why you're,
well,
that's why you're not
they-
supposed. That's why you're
but
not
the
supposed to
cats-
cut their whiskers.
But the cats are like if they can get the head through, they can probably get the rest of the body through. But that's not entirely true because they can get stuck in little tin cans and stuff like that. But But usually they don't-
Stuck in there.
well, cats ain't known for their brilliance, but they are cute little sons of bitches. I have 2 cats, so when I talk shit about cats, it's for entertainment value only.
Yeah, I just feel so sad. There's so much stray cats. We don't have stray dogs or stray cats here in that volume that you guys have, because, well, smaller country and all of that. But
Yeah.
usually they don't get stray like that so easily.
Yeah.
There are some, of course, because stupid people, just leave their pets running free and they move and they don't bother to get them with them.
Well, that
For
some
sure.
people like to buy puppies
Yeah.
and kittens, and when they grow up, they don't want them anymore.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, that's not a cool way to act with animals in any way.
Yeah, Jameson, I think that was a matter of timing.
It's the same with a lot of animals people get, and when they grow up, they don't want to have it anymore. Snakes, turtles, you name it. And you
Anybody
get to
doesn't want a
have-
turtle, send it to me. I'll take care of it.
Oh, you the turtle man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he
Well,
said
you already
turtle.
have 3.
My bad. I
What's
heard
that?
turd.
Ava?
Anybody don't want a turd, send it to me. I'll take it.
Yeah. Ava, what'd you say?
All right.
And you have 3 already, don't you?
No,
Well,
I-
not
I-
turtles.
I-
2 tortoises and 1 turtle.
Yes.
And a partridge.
Yes,
in
see? I corrected myself.
Little turtle doves.
But we just call them turtle, as I said over here. We just add water in front of them or after them, turtles, water turtles and stuff like that, and that is just the other one.
Hey guys, who am I?
You're not me.
You'll never be me.
You'll never be me.
You can't be me because you don't have my voice.
It can't be you because he don't have the whiskers.
I don't have the
Well,
boobs.
that either. Well, I don't know about that because you have boobs.
Boobs.
I don't
I
have
got
either,
the
but
face whiskers.
Maybe mine are a little bit bigger than yours.
I'm gonna need a little proof there. Sorry.
He said, "That's okay.
gonna
I'm not
happen.
holding it against
Really?
you."
You're sorry about that?
Well, yeah,
Not
I do
gonna
have my
happen.
limits. I don't want to share those.
I have my limits.
Randy Bosheen says, like the guy in Minnesota shot a 10-point buck and a 4-foot alligator in the same slough, same day. I assume slough is that word. I'm not sure.
Yeah, wasn't he lucky?
I would call it a slew.
Okay, I've never seen that word.
That's not a slew.
Well, it's a
That's a fluke.
But in France, they would call it a slew.
a
It's a
slug,
slew.
a slough.
It's a slew.
It's a fluke.
No,
Ah.
it's a slew.
Well, hopefully it means same area, same day. I don't know what the slough, what it means.
Slew. It's called a slew.
Okay, so Randy, what does that word mean for us midgets?
It's like a big ditch. It's like
Yeah,
a big
it's like-
water
yeah.
ditch.
All right. I'm gonna start
In
checking
this
the water.
area, they would call it
do
that.
you
Yeah, I
guys
don't
know
even
what
have.
I
I don't
think?
even have to Google that. You can Google that.
But guys, I don't think it happened like that. I think it was like this: that the alligator had a bite on the buck, and then he shot them both in the same shot anyway. So that's that.
Or he just
They
good
were
hunter
both
and
in the
good
same
luck.
shot.
Of course, he could get them in the same shot.
I
How?
don't know what this even means. Jameson says Charles could keep his butt turtle in during his last night. Couldn't keep. I think he's referring to my diddly. Gotta go say diddly.
Sure.
diddly.
Butt turtle.
But if you had to go, you had to go. That's
His
just
little
what it
picky
is.
boo come out.
Groundhogging.
Come out play.
And then he sang dee dee
I
dee
gotta
dee
go. I
dee
gotta
dum
go.
dee
It's
dee
playing
doo.
picky boo. Picky boo.
Peeky boo, peeky boo.
John, you didn't want your channel to grow, did you?
That don't matter.
Why are you scrolling during our derailment show? I'm just curious.
I just do this because I enjoy it.
I know. I'm the same damn way.
Or maybe he
Yeah.
said turtle instead of turd now to be nice.
No, turtle is what they call it when you got one coming out. It's called turtling. Like a
Oh,
turtle coming out of a shell.
Or a prairie dogging.
Cover now, and it's like
oh
the dead
my
cow.
goodness. You have words for all the tardiest things, don't you?
Yeah, buddy, we're America. We got words.
Welcome to America.
And there's so many words, and still you can't say them publicly, I almost said.
I say them all kinds of ways, by God.
Yeah, you do. It's still windy here. Wind go away. It make it cold. Oh, it's 2 degrees. It's actually
Ooh,
getting a
that's snuggling weather.
2 degrees Celsius.
You wanna
Let's see what that
snuggle.
is in Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it's minus 22 here. Oh, it feels like minus 30 here right now.
Feels right nice here.
All right, people. Temperature in Grand Prairie, Alberta right now is minus 22 Fahrenheit.
It's a brisk 68 degrees here.
I
Shut
have
up.
35 Fahrenheit here now.
Fuck.
Yeah, I told you it's too warm in November. I hope for snow. so it gets a little lighter, so I can be a little bit perkier. I can't sleep when the
Perky?
first snow
It-
comes.
Will
Wait,
you be my
yeah.
snow bunny?
You're gonna be
It's
perky.
66 here.
Perky.
Perky, isn't that meaning perky? Perky in English mean perky. But what do you mean perky?
Get them
Perky means to
puppies
have
to
nice-
stand
We
up
call
to
them nippy.
attention.
Nice
Nippies.
perky, tight little
Oh,
titties.
the perky is not working. The perky
Should be
is one
nipping.
word.
I'm getting so aroused right now.
Charles, you get aroused if you get out in the wind and the wind just blows over your pants. So,
If I'm butt
that's it.
naked, I ain't wearing pants. I don't know if they
Oh,
It's pretty bad. Charles is getting turned on by a bunch of guys talking to a girl about perky titties.
Yeah, I happen to like perky titties. Forgive me.
But I
I'm
was not
sorry if your
talking
nipples are
about
looking
that.
at your feet. I
Why
was
do you
talking-
get everything so wrong all the time?
Did
It's-
John not say perky titties?
No, you were
Yep.
thinking about it though.
No, you said perky titties. That's what got me going. Don't make me
Well,
the
I
victim.
did. I did not.
Wait. My
John
perky,
did.
my perky titties got you going?
No,
Holy.
Come on, Charles.
Something about
I
that.
know you.
I'm going home.
Randy Martinez says, but there's not supposed to be alligators in Minnesota. Too cold for them to survive. Somebody turned their fat loose. They ought to be shot in the mouth. Yeah, sure. That went from me being aroused by perky titties to John's perky titties. Now I got hair in my mouth.
What? Holy shit.
Have you ever said something you wish you hadn't? Me too.
That's because I got hair on my nipples.
You had some. Now it's in John's mouth.
Quick, somebody get him a razor.
That is one of the rare times I wish I hadn't said something. Very rare.
Oh dear.
I was having such beautiful fantasies till John turned it into his damn nipple.
Come on, Charlie. I gotta get
This
green.
show was brought to you by John's Nipples.
And the letters F you. I'm so glad
John's
we don't do
nipples,
this on my.
F-U. That means John's nipples for you.
I put the F you in fun.
What the fuck? We're gonna do snow, rain tomorrow.
Did y'all not hear Herb do that and sound like, oh, say, can you see? Come on, that was funny. That's patriotic, LOL.
I still
They'll
want
all
that.
be winners.
I still want that.
I said do I did. Oh,
Okay, dum diddy perky perky.
I'm not
oh
gonna
my
go in now.
God.
I'm gonna stay in my corner and quit.
Why should I go to Canada? Well, for the snow, well, maybe. I don't know. They have very, very strict laws for people to immigrate to Canada. They are terrible. They wouldn't. Yeah,
We
they wouldn't
freaking
let me in.
we let everybody in.
But if you want to come from Sweden and go there, you're supposed. There are so many
Look, man,
papers and there's so many
you
shit to fill in, and you have to
You know
have
what?
this and that.
You know what? If you were an immigrant in Canada and then went over to fight with ISIS, came back, you'd give you $10 million.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Mimi Lord says,
I'm
well,
serious.
it's been fun. Gonna call it a night. See you guys later. Stay perky.
You can actually
See you later,
you can
Ming.
You can actually
Night,
look that up in the
Mimi.
news where Prime Minister Trudeau gave a known terrorist fighting with ISIS $10 million because he was unlawfully detained and put into prison in Canada.
Bloody hell.
But maybe it was the laws that made him to do that, not him.
What?
Thank
What?
you for
Wait. What law? The law of
I don't
Canada
know.
that says the law of Canada that says you can go back to Iran or wherever it was and fight for ISIS and then come back to Canada and not go to jail for it for killing Canadian people.
Thank you for watching, Mimi. Perky titties. Back to you, John.
Yeah, we pay to get the children home from. We're actually Swedish mothers. Even they go down to ISIS and then they sit down there and they have a bunch of kids, and then they get the kids out of there to get to Sweden. It's their choice to go there, so let them be there then.
I'll be right back.
Don't let them come back.
Maybe I love the hell out of you, but we don't often agree. I'll tell you that.
That's like all the people that go to the States just to have a child in the States. You know, the thing is, why do they even let them in? Knowing full well, oh, wait, you're 9 months pregnant. You're just coming here for a holiday? Sure, come on in. No.
I'm still here.
I'd be like,
They
go
want
back
the
home.
baby to be American.
I
Yeah.
know. I'd be like, you know what? Go back home, have your kid, and then come over.
Yeah.
No, they get to come over here and have the baby and get all this money
Yeah, I know.
and help.
That's why it's so hard for
But
people that need it to get on welfare because of idiots.
No, they're smart. They know how to play the system.
Yeah, that's which. Yeah,
But I wouldn't let him in.
Well, you know, you're not like everybody else. All right? Like these people over here, these Democrats that we got there, they're off the chain.
Son of a damn.
And I used to be a Democrat, but now I'm not.
Back to turkey titties.
Yes, sir.
Boo-hoo.
There is one benefit to the fact that I'm getting chubby is I can slap my hand to sleep and touch my own baby and pretend it's somebody else.
What? Wait, you're getting a chubby and you have a dead hand?
Did I say that out loud? Shit.
Holy Toledo, Batman.
I'm not known for thinking before I talk, or after, or during. I'm not known for thinking.
Let's rewind this show.
Turkey titties. Sorry, that was my rewind sound effect. Back to you, John.
John can't talk. He's trying to do a straight line.
Break a blade, break a blade.
Well, you can talk all you want. I'm using a spiral blade.
I'm Canadian. I'm using a spiral.
See, that threw me off.
Oh, man. Sorry.
Oh, back at you, mister. Johnson, somebody's really paying attention anyway. Can we all be on the screen? Little joke there, little joke. Don't get all upset. Hi.
Do 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 do.
Nice for
Here.
you, John.
I'll even make it easier for you.
He muted himself.
What? What just happened?
Hey, Russ, can you tell us about the toilet paper again?
Oh, Billy, he has
No.
such a nice light there.
I forgot how
Put
to
them
use
calls back on, Ethel.
Which finger was it? You wipe it. Don't poke it.
Oh,
Wipe
you want to play in Billy's
Yeah,
beard?
you don't dig in it and do that. You don't dig in it and do that.
Yeah,
You just wipe it.
it does feel better when you dig in. Just throwing that out there. Don't ask me how I know. I asked somebody once. And Jameson says, take care of our best before aliens. Billy,
Yes.
we were talking about sticking our fingers in our butts. So what are you doing?
Put some
You were
Windex
just-
on it. It won't leave no streaks.
I'm wondering why I'm back in here.
Because there's camera proof that you run off.
Yeah, I had to bleed my
Feel it here?
lizard.
You had to,
You have to drain the snake.
what's the opposite of
Squeeze
splitting the
those
whiskers?
squirrel.
Squeeze the squirrel. Well,
And
okay,
I needed another nog.
now if you're not,
Mm.
if peeing is splitting the whiskers, what is pooping?
What is what?
Squeezing the squirrel.
What is pooping?
Oh.
Another way of saying
Dropping the
that.
kids off at the pool.
Taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. That wasn't that what Stace said the other day? Dropping
Yeah.
kids off by the poo.
Yeah, that's what Stace said.
Taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Oh no, get a pooper scooper.
Honey, come look at
Super
this before I
scooper.
flush it. I think it might be a record.
Don't you hate it when you sit down and you think you got 2 or 3 good big logs and it goes,
Leave Penelope alone.
No.
You wouldn't have him little
Russ
drop.
is embarrassed because he
What?
knows he can relate, by God. You think you got
Wow,
big
this
old
show
tires.
has really gone to shit.
I'll have you know, it wasn't until I got here. Never mind.
What I hate is You find there, you felt it. You know it happened. There's evidence on the toilet paper, but there ain't nothing in the toilet. We call
Yeah.
it ghost poop.
Yeah, just like shot right down the toilet. That or you had a bunch of shit and you wipe and there ain't nothing on it. It's like, holy hell, did it?
You don't have to get your fingers so dirty.
Yeah, come flying out of it so fast, didn't even touch the sides.
We need to
You
start
might
calling
be able to just pull that square to the next one.
I'm gonna start calling you Russ Finger Meadows.
One finger man.
Randy Bosheen says, literally, Russ, LOL. Randy, were you here when he was talking about, or I don't know if it was here or my show. No,
I liked it so much. I'm sorry for cutting you off, Charles, but
all right.
I liked that damn joke so much because of the fact that I got Charles Deering, I got him going
You
through it.
got me realistically. I'm
I
glad
had
I
him hook,
stayed.
line, and sinker.
I'm glad I stayed till you revealed that it was a joke because I could have been really traumatized.
I laughed till I cried that
Possibly
night. by the way.
divorced.
Or actually, I watched it the next night.
My wife went to the bathroom wondering why the hell my finger was in my ass. You're doing it wrong, stupid. You're supposed to wipe. I was used in the military too.
I had to watch it 3 times.
Clean your finger.
Oh, shit.
He said I was here to save the corner.
But it's not the corner, it's the middle. It's
Well,
very
dude,
important. It's the middle.
The only reason I believe it is because
It's a corner when you tear it.
the only reason I believed it is because number one, I thought my real good friend Russ would not misguide me, but because he got into so much detail and didn't hesitate. You do this, fold it twice, rip out the corner, save that, and rip, and then you open it up, put your finger through, and then get the meat.
Yeah, and then Herb kind of seconded
It
on.
helped me that Herb and John went with it, you know.
Yeah, John didn't even hesitate. Herb just sort of played along.
It was perfect.
Well, I don't have fingernails, so I just stick it in my mouth to clean it off.
Dang.
Well, I do have fingernails for now. And I use my bare hand when I do my meatballs.
I'm so troubled right now. When I do my meatballs, I use my bare hands too.
I know where I'm not going to eat.
You got to cut
So, Ava,
I
do you
do
make
not.
do you make Swedish meatballs?
Of course I do Swedish meatballs. I'm
Sweaty
in Sweden.
Sweaty balls. Randy
Sweaty
Bosheen
balls.
says, or drop lid on finger and cause it
What
hurt.
kind of
Then goes the
meatballs
mouth
would I
off.
make if I'm not making Swedish meatballs? I'm Swedish and I'm in Sweden.
American meatballs.
I mean, no, there is no such thing.
Bullshit.
Maybe the guy's having the meatballs. I don't know.
I have very, very meaty balls. Randy Bosheen, I knew y'all wanted to know that. Randy Bosheen says, or drop lid on the finger and because it hurts finger, goes in mouth, problem solved. Jameson said, just be glad you don't have to burn the poop barrel.
Yep.
That was
Okay,
real.
by the way, this is the last.
That is real.
Yep. This is the last cut.
Okay,
Are
buddy.
you sure?
It was just getting good.
You
I
don't
just-
look like you're even close to being done, John.
I just told people that woke up now to come and listen because we're having fun.
Oh, he has to go to work tomorrow, folks.
Oh,
He's not retired like us.
I'm not. I'm retired, not by choice.
No, I'll stay on for a bit. This is my last cut, though. I'm just saying.
Rocky Mountain Oyster Fest.
Yeah, I remember those.
Rocky Mountain way.
What are truck balls?
What's that?
Last night, Eva was saying, "What are truck balls?"
Truck balls. I didn't say that. I said meatballs.
No, last night you were asking what truck balls were.
I
Balls,
was.
like a blue truck balls.
somebody
I
asked
got
why
the blue
Americans do it. I don't.
I got blue meatballs.
It might have been Midnight Joker asked why Americans had
Truck balls.
truck balls on all their cars. Well, we don't. Not on all
They're
cars.
always trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe it was Texans. I don't remember. It was either Americans or Texans, one of the two.
I think it was American.
Because he pointed it at me.
We got him in Canada too.
But you were the American in the room.
The only reason I've ever had balls on my truck is because it was snowing and they got stuck on the bumper. Okay.
Well, you should let that tailpipe alone.
Oh, but why am I yawning? Maybe
you're tired. Maybe you're stretching your face with sound effects. I have no idea.
Maybe I just got so little air in my head.
Okay.
I need to go and get something to drink, and I think I
You
might.
tell me we
split
still got
again.
7 people watching. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and you
one
want
one over on Twitch and 6 on YouTube. Who's all on
Yeah.
YouTube right, besides Randy and
Monkey?
Jameson?
They don't
Me.
dare to. They
Randy,
don't dare
Mike,
to tell
and
you.
Randy, and
And I'm gonna
Jameson.
sneeze.
Bless you, my
I'm
child.
watching on YouTube.
Oh.
Jay still on?
Oh,
Perky.
the sneeze packed back again.
I hate one of those. I had that the other night. I laughed out loud because I was.
Why are you sneezing like a woman having sex?
What?
Why do women sneeze having sex?
I was doing an impression of me starting.
Oh, you
to
would
sneeze
like
and
that,
turn into a
believe
scream.
me.
Well, just talk about spalted wood. That girl get all kinds of rusted.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God!
What?
Spalted wood. Baby.
Were you talking about me, Charles?
No,
Yes.
only the other girl who gets moist over spalted wood.
Well, spalted wood, there is. Ooh la la.
Holy monkey! God, I'm so confused and troubled right now. I was never supposed to know
Yeah.
what she sounded like when she's being pleasured. that does not.
we learned that the other day, though.
You did?
We did.
Yeah.
No, that was not close enough, Billy. That was not close enough.
That's where she's at. Well, she is a she. So never mind.
Well, come on! I'm waiting.
What?
What?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
How are we still allowed to be on the internet? Like, God, I don't
This
Please, 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 please.
This is not when Harry met Sally, so.
Jameson's
When
offering
Herbie met Eva.
With Tammy right behind.
I'll have what she's having. Jameson says, "Ding dong, Eva."
I don't know what that means, ding dong.
It means dick, and you're supposed to say perky nipples.
No. I know what a dong is, though.
Which one of y'all's laughing like a troll? Did you get them nipple hair stuck in your throat there?
What? Are you having nipple problems?
Hairy nipple problems.
I don't know whether to be aroused or troubled. Shit. Am I bisexual?
Well, you have your own boobs to play with if you want to play with the boobs, so feel free to do
If you
it.
want to play with the boobs.
Yeah, feel free to do it. You can have your own.
It's just funnier when you say it. You want to play with the boobs?
It's not funny.
I
Let's
say
hear it.
got to play.
Come on, let's hear it.
Hear what?
Oh, talk to me.
Just pretend your boobs are made of spalted wood.
Nope. I can't do that.
Lord, here come the whiskers. Oh, Lord. Oh, God help me. I'm so sorry.
Charles is going to go paint his wood spalted. We'll see how it looks.
That's cheating.
That was a fake-o.
Oh.
But he has to turn it also. How does he do that?
What about Kurt? Kurt? What?
Yeah, you heard me.
It lays down and does it.
Well, talk about turd. You just.
I didn't say turd. You
No,
heard
I-
turd.
I heard Swedish turd.
No, I said turd.
She said turn. To get the spalted look, you got to turn it. So I say you got to lay down and get it done.
In
In front of the mirror.
Oh, Ross.
Will he go around in circles?
Will it fly high like a bird up in the sky?
Well, y'all have witnessed the moment I needed therapy after John's panel.
And now you want to start your own? I'm
And
afraid that we're too wound up to
I mean-
be family friendly.
I'm in the therapist's office. They hypnotize me and, okay, walk us through it. It started with,
I think they would. They call him in
And they're like, Charlie, tell us where he touched you. Show us on this little puppet where he touched you in your no place.
He touched my salted wood.
I can't think quicker.
This is just getting worse and worse and worse and worse.
And that's the end of the show, fellas.
And
I can't.
I keep having nightmares about whiskers.
I'm not fake
So,
blonde, though.
everybody-
I mean real blonde. Oh
I
shit!
want to say
Here it comes.
I want to say thank everybody for being on the panel. Thanks everybody for being in the chat and encouraging everybody on the panel. It's been a great show. And we'll see you all next time. Thanks a lot. Like and
Point at the
subscribe.
Night,
And
night.
see ya.
Point at the camera.
Thanks,
Russ.
John. Night, everybody.
Point at the middle camera. There you go. Scroll
Look
on.
at there.